Hello, beautiful babies. How are you today? Ooh. Camera, please get... Nope. Is that right? That's right. Hello! You've been listening to the Initial D soundtrack. You're welcome. Sup, nerd? This music is fabulous, Mel, and don't at me. Right, okay. We need to kill it, though. Goodbye, speed lover. And it's gone. Alright, we need to bring back the Dream Daddy music. There we go. Ooh, timing though. That timing. Alright, now where were we? Smooching some dads. I'm good at... I'm a professional, shut up, you don't know. Oh, hi Tom. Which daddy are we smooching today? We are smooching Hugo today. We're smooching Hugo today? What? Amanda's crying. Do you know what I figured? What we'll do is I will save it just before we go on the final date with Hugo. And we'll romance all the other dads as well, because you can do their dates. So, you know, then we can... come back to that point and we'd have to do like all of this again. Best friend. You got it. Wow, proud of you. Philosophy 1. I cannot believe that. Oh my god. It's not dumb. Is Nightbot working today? Have we tested it? Is Nightbot even in the channel? No, it's not. What the frick? What the frick? Nightbot, why? I don't know why it's doing this, and this is really upsetting me. Like, Nightbot, you're letting me down, bud. Oh, it is! Okay, never mind. I take it back. I am sorry, Nightbot. Am I excited for the summer games? I am, actually, because I finally get another chance to get me that Zaya, the Zaya weightlifting skin. My beautiful wife. I can do that. Okay, so I think this is Hugo's third date. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to save scum it right now. And then, once we've dated Hugo, we can come back and load this save. And then, we golden. Am I going to be streaming it? Of course I'm going to be streaming it. So, if you guys have Overwatch and it's not been installed since the last time we played an event, get installing it. Hey, Lydia! I'm sure... Ever since the first night at Charcuterie... That upsets me. Charcuterie pies. Charcuterie pies, even that's weird to say. Charcuterie pies. Hugo and I have made a point of our weekly... Hugo and I have made a point out of weekly visits to trivia night. I got there eventually. Easy Breezy Beautiful has come in first place ever since. Despite Provolone 2 lost in New York's continual efforts to dethrone us. I cannot read today. Good job, me. No, it's alright, Bex, no worries. You updated and played a bit of the Doomfist game mode. It's weird. It is weird. I'm not sold on Doomfist yet. I don't know. He's not really a playstyle that I like. But I've been able to do a complete overhaul of the interior of my car thanks to all of the Phil's Auto Care gift cards we received. Air fresheners, car chargers, you name it. Amanda's riding in the lap of luxury. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's only a little job, but it's a job. It's dollar, and it gets me out and talking to people and stuff. Aside from the trivia nights, I don't actually get to see Hugo a lot. The end of the school year is coming up, and he seems to be having a lot of trouble dealing with the stress of teaching. Also, it's involved with the charity sector as well, so I get to like feel good morally with this job. So I'm like, yeah. I should do something nice for him and maybe help him take his mind off of screaming teenagers. Books. books? He likes books, but I would have no idea where to even start with that. He probably reads more books in a month than I've read in the past year. I know he's really into wrestling, but he's been reluctant to talk about it since he showed me his wrestling room. I know he's kind of shy about it, but maybe... Hey, job's a job. A job's a job. Whatever, let's roll the dice. I think I have a plan. Oh no. Hang on.
That's way past cool. Hey, alright folks, looks like we finally have the points tallied and we're ready to announce our winner. You know who else is a winner? Me, cause I've finally seen just how beautiful and loving my wife is.
A few weeks ago, all of the regulars staged an intervention for Quizmaster Quinn. We sat down in a circle and told him that we wanted to see him be better and love himself. He agreed to start going to couples therapy with his wife, and last time he told us that they adopted a dog together. I am not virtue signaling, I'm just saying that I'm working with a charity, and working with a charity makes me feel good because I'm doing something to help people. That's not virtue signaling. Virtue signaling would be like, I'm working with a charity, what are you doing?
I love you forever, my Quizmaster Queen.
I can't tell which version of Quizmaster Quinn I prefer.
Ah.
There were things to like and dislike about both, huh?
And the winner is, for the 4th week in a row, Easy Breezy Beautiful.
Ah.
Hugo and I cheers our small slices of camembert and go up to accept our gift card, along with an uncomfortably long hug from Quizmaster Quinn.
May Easy Breezy Beautiful's reign be as long and wonderful as my marriage to my beautiful wife.
Mo, thank you for that 2nd month in a row sub. You are the best. Thank you, dude. Can I get some hearts, please?
Oh.
We make our celebratory round of high fives to the rest of the teams and sit down to finish our cheese board, savouring every last bit of burrata with pesto and slices of tomato. Hey, I got a surprise for you. For me? Yeah, and for once it isn't more cheese.
Ah.
Well, if you think you can somehow top that, be my guest.
I pull out a book that I've been carefully hiding in one of my pockets and slide it over to Hugo. Oh. Hugo picks up the book and reads the title aloud.
Harry Butts' Crapper Keeper.
I went to get you a book, but I figured you probably already own every classical piece of literature. So I thought this would be fun. For when you're pooping. Hugo laughs. You should flip through it. You actually clicked the button last stream right at the end, but I only just gave you the option to share it today. Oh, well thank you nonetheless. It is very greatly appreciated, dude. Hugo looks up at me and raises an eyebrow. After flipping through a couple of pages, he finally comes across the small gift I strategically hid inside.
Oh.
You're kidding me! Hugo looks around, worried that he made a scene. He leans in.
Ah.
You're kidding me. Hugo pulls out the wrestling tickets I hid inside of the Crapper Keeper. This is to the World Federation of Wrestling's Power Slam series. You've been working so hard lately. I thought you'd like them. Like them?
Oh.
I love this. Thank you. But wait, there's 2. Yeah, I figured we could go together.
Whoa.
You go with me? Heck yeah! I'd need you to explain the finer points of wrestling to me, though. Hugo gets up, walks around the table, and effortlessly picks me up in a big bear hug. Has he been this strong the whole time? Thank you. I let out a little squeak to sort of say you're welcome. Oh. Oh my god! Hello, Polygon reference. It's the night of the Power Slam. Hugo slows up at my doorstep in a loud, oversized wrestling tee. He's a little blushy and extremely cute. We drive about an hour to another city for the big event. Hugo spends the entire ride teaching me the basics of wrestling and the terminology I need to know. Wrestle boy. Genuine wrestle boy. So it's fake, right?
Oh.
Well, yes and no. While wrestling in the act of hurting another wrestler is fake, the work requires remarkable athleticism and oftentimes results in actual injury. Those people are getting hurt, sure, but not in the way we're led to believe. Historically, wrestling as we know it today was created by carnival workers to fix gambling, and the people who actually believed it to be real and would bet on these matches were called marks. That we know that it's technically fake, but still choose to suspend our disbelief, makes us smart marks. So, I should be watching this for the acrobatics?
Oh.
And the tension, and the drama, and even the storylines. I think that anything or anyone can tell a good story, you just have to look for the story. Even something like what we're about to experience will tell a phenomenal, sometimes understated story, despite a ridiculous premise. Oh, clicked out the window. Want more? Wow. I want that shirt. I want it so bad. If that's a real shirt, I need it. I didn't know Stevie helped write. Stevie in this?
Ah.
What? I just really wouldn't have pegged you for a huge wrestling fan. Nobody does. I get it. I'm a button-down teacher type. I like poetry and art history. I write dissertations on every tomes of Russian novels for fun. But I like wrestling. It's a big part of who I am because it's considered kind of lowbrow. I feel like I could share it with anybody because they'll just make fun of me. Till now? Hugo smiles to himself.
Ah.
Till now.
Ah.
My accent's just I can't accent today, I'm sorry guys. I can't accent anyway, but today it's extra bad. This is the one dad that Kurt would be okay with. Indeed. Indubitably. Have we watched so since we're on the wrestling theme in the game for a bit, anyone here watch Glow? I haven't. Is it any good though? Hugo and I enter the stadium and I directed to the upper level. After grabbing some snacks, we make our way up the set of stairs. I'm out of practice. I didn't stream for 2 days and I'm just 3 days. Sorry. The further up we go, the more my heart sinks. I'd thought we'd gotten good seats, but by this point, the ring looks like a postage stamp. We finally settle into our spots and wait for the match to start. I'm sorry, I thought I got his tickets on the lower level. I look over to Hugo, who apparently didn't even hear me. He's vibrating with excitement.
Oh.
This is so cool! I guess he doesn't mind. I have to admit, I've been too embarrassed to come to one of these since I was a kid. What's there to be embarrassed about? Everyone here loves wrestling. Plus, who are we even going to see that we know? We're like an hour out at Maple Bay. I guess you're right. So what do we have to look forward to tonight? Oh man, the lineup is stacked. All of the matches are going to be great, but the one I'm really looking forward to is the Eastern Dragons match. The Eastern Dragon? Yeah, he used to wrestle as Pablo Escobar, but I guess he eventually had to change it.
Oh.
Wrestling names are weird. He's actually an Iranian guy from Utah. Oh, so that's where your shirt's from. Yep, I've been following the guy since his debut in an indie wrestling league, and it's been amazing to see him rise through the ranks and into the professionals. Who's he up against? The Corporate Shield. Technique-wise, I don't think he's that good of a wrestler, and I don't even think the fans like him. Certainly an interesting character, though.
Oh.
The stadium lights dim and the crowd starts screaming. Butt rock blasts through the sound system and some pyrotechnics set off around the ring. Ladies and gentlemen of the sold-out crowd in Mill Creek, Massachusetts, who's ready to pass slam? Hugo and I scream. We watch two wrestlers, the Southern Dandy and Johnny Snowman, walk out to even more butt rock. The Southern Dandy mixes and drinks a mint julep in the ring before the match. The crowd eats it up.
Oh.
The Southern Dandy's from Maine. Is Johnny Snowman not from the North Pole?
Oh.
He's from Georgia, actually. After a long match, Johnny Snowman, who's dressed up like a muscular elf, does what Hugo calls a German suplex on the Southern Dandy. Kill him, Johnny! Let's go with kill him, Johnny. Elbow the heck out of him, Johnny! Show that Southern Dandy some North Pole manners! Johnny Snowman does indeed elbow the heck out of him. That's gotta hurt. Oh god, is he okay?
Oh.
Wrestling is a sport of communication. All of these guys train together to not only know how to perform moves, but how to respond to them. It allows them to look like they're being hurt, but only be kind of hurt. The crowd cheers as Johnny Snowman pins the Southern Dandy and is announced as the winner. Okay, okay. Let me just see what the deal is. What did I just watch? It's like a death ballet, where oily, muscular dudes hug each other to the point of exhaustion. You're not wrong. He really liked that, and his glasses have disappeared. That's how hot he got for that answer. His glasses disappeared.
Ah.
Wrestling is... done that one. The crowd cheers as Johnny Snowman pins... Yep. The next match features a wrestler named Generation Y2K who comes out looking like a hipster barista. He takes selfies with fans on the way up to the ring and pauses after everyone to post it onto Instagram. He's really playing up to the millennial thing, huh? He's sort of the boogeyman to old-timer wrestling fans. His opponent, the old-timer, walks out. Oh. The crowd seems to be divided in who they're rooting for. The old-timer pulls some pretty sweet moves after he takes out a walking cane from under the stage and beats Generation Y2K over the head with it. Up against the ropes, Generation Y2K blinds the old-timer with a flash on his camera phone and is able to pin him to win the match. He takes a celebratory selfie with his unconscious opponent. During a break, Hugo and I leave to get refills from the concession stand. We wind our way through clusters of wrestling fans to get to the line. So, what do you think so far? I'm glad I'm here with you. Safe scum. The wrestling is cool, but I really like seeing you so enthusiastic. It's... Don't say hot. Don't say hot!
Oh.
Cool. You know, I'm kind of surprised. I was sort of expecting the crowd to just be a bunch of aggressive, sway older guys, but it's so diverse. I've even seen a bunch of families with their kids. Everyone looks super happy to be here.
Oh.
Oh, yay. That's how I got into wrestling. When I was a kid, my dad used to take me and my brothers to matches all the time. There's one gaggle of kids loitering in a corner that are exceptionally loud, even over the din of the stadium. Looking closer, I can't help but feel like these kids seem familiar. Oh god, I know these kids. They're HUGO students. So, don't turn around when I tell you this, but some of your students are here. HUGO immediately tenses up. Oh my god, I can't let them see me here. They'll never listen to me ever again. I position myself between the kids and HUGO, hoping that I can act as a human shield. I glance over at the group of children again, and I recognize that Colin kid. He kicks one of his friends in the shin and laughs. Man, that Colin kid is a piece of work. Colin, if he sees me here, he'll never let it go. He's a master manipulator. We have to get back to the relative safety of our seats. What's the plan? Okay. This is a sneaking mission. Safe skull. We gotta be sneaky if we're gonna get back into that ring unscathed. How quiet are you? I've gotten pretty good at sneaking up on students who are texting under their desk during class, so I can be pretty quiet if I need be. Perfect. We just need to find some cover to hide behind as we navigate back to our seats. Where to? Quick, get inside of my shirt! Safe to come. Hide behind the merchandise rack? HUGO, blend in with the other shirts. What? Just follow my lead. I stand as still as I can next to all of the merchandise. Still as, some would say, a mannequin. Without turning my head and while remaining as motionless as possible, I speak to HUGO. I think it's working. HUGO and I sit down and breathe a huge sigh of relief. Phew, that was close. Now we can hide out for the rest of the night and enjoy ourselves in the comfort of anonymity within a large crowd. The lights dim again.
Yes.
This is the match we've been waiting for! The corporate shill walks out to elevator music. He's wearing a three-piece suit and sunglasses. Once he gets to the ring, he takes off his sunglasses and rips the sleeves off his suit jacket, flexing his arms for the crowd. One of the people from his entourage produces a graph chart and sets it up in the center of the ring. The corporate shill grabs a microphone. Okay, we need a voice for the corporate shill. Because we're cutting a promo. Someone give me a voice. Southern dude. Do you mean Southern dude like Londoner Southern? Or like, howdy y'all, I'm from Texas. I'm sorry Jason if you're watching, that was not a Texan accent, even close. A redneck. Scouse.
Hey.
Got a message for the Eastern Dragon, hey. Got some chicken nuggets, hey. Liverpool, hey. Fulham McCree, okay. It's high noon, okay. I got a message for the Eastern Dragon. If you'll refer to the graph in the center of the ring, you'll see a quarterly projection of just how much I'm about to kick your ass. I can't do a Southern accent, I'm sorry. The whole crowd erupts. Now, if you'll direct your attention to the Jumbotron, we'll look up at the PowerPoint presentation titled, Kicking the Eastern Dragon's Ass, Key Performance Indicators. The corporate shill takes a laser pointer and gives a lengthy presentation on just how and why he'll defeat the Eastern Dragon. He showcases several well-utilized clip art graphics. That was informative. The lights dim again and pan flute music plays. I think it's a pan flute. I'm actually not sure if I know what a pan flute sounds like. The Eastern Dragon walks out to cheers from the crowd. Aren't pan flutes a Central American thing? Hugo shrugs.
Oh.
Wrasslin. The Eastern Dragon stands outside of the ring and grabs a microphone. Oh no. Okay, give me a counter accent and one that isn't horrifically racist like this character. Okay, so the corporate shill's from Texas. A Russian. Cornwall. I can't do a Cornish accent. Corporate shill, it is nice to see you again. More cheers from the crowd. That was a good presentation. The clip art was a very nice touch. He points to the corporate shill menacingly. I'm looking forward to a nice and exciting match. The crowd doesn't really know what to do here.
Oh.
He's not the best at trash talk, but I promise he's one of the most talented wrestlers you will ever see. Yeah, Mel, you spot on the money, my bam bam. It's a McElroy's reference. Genuine wrestle boy. The match starts and it's just as exciting as Hugo had typed it up to be. The Eastern Dragon performs some ridiculous aerial stunts that make me concerned for his safety. He does what Hugo calls a moonsault from the top rope onto the corporate shill. The air in the stadium is electric as these two athletes lock arms and try to demolish one another. I can't help but get into it. The corporate shill pile drives the Eastern Dragon, who looks passed out in the center of the ring. He climbs up to the top rope and motions to the cheering crowd. I can't control my brows, dude. They just... Oh no, he's about to do his finishing move, the corporate ladder. The corporate shill poses at the top of the ropes. The Eastern Dragon still isn't moving. Could this be the end of his young career? Get up, Eastern Dragon! You can do it, Eastern Dragon! The corporate shill launches off of the top rope in a huge arc. He brings his elbow down onto the Eastern Dragon with the full force of a Fortune 500 company putting local vendors out of business. The corporate shill pins the Eastern Dragon and the match ends. Hugo sinks into his chair.
I don't know.
Man, you should have won that. They shouldn't be controlled, let them be free and majestic. I sit down with Hugo. What a match.
Oh.
It was amazing. I think I'm a fan of wrestling now. Hugo looks over to me and our eyes catch. I'm glad. Unburden the brow. Worst booking ever. The event goes on and we have a little downtime before the next match. We decide to just relax in our seats to avoid the middle schoolers. It's unlikely they would ever notice us in the upper level nosebleeds. I look up at the Jumbotron. Oh hey, they're doing the kiss cam thing. Oh no. I am the Amelia Clarke of voice acting. Honest to God, when I'm playing, like, if I'm actually acting, my brows are like, as well. Because they're very emotive and expressive, and you carry a lot of emotion in your brows. You can convey many, many things with your eyebrows. It zooms in on a bunch of cute couples who all do a quick smooch to raucous cheers from the crowd. Oh, that's so nice. I know where this is going. And then it zooms in on Hugo and I.
Sweet Manchego.
What? What? What do I do here? I look over to Hugo and see the same mortified expression on his face. The entire crowd is chanting and neither of us know what to do. Protect Hugo's identity. I think he'll like that the most. I jump in front of Hugo and start giving the camera the finger. They can't show that on television, can they? The camera immediately moves on. I guess all of this sweaty violence is fine, but a finger isn't. Thanks. I think. Save's gone. So that got hearts. Smooch him. I slowly lean in, awkwardly tilting my head. Cheers from the crowd erupt all around me. I look back up to the Jumbotron and see a couple behind us making out with full force. Oh. Hugo and I turn beet red and slink back into our chairs. So much for laying low, I guess. The rest of the match thankfully goes off without incident. Hugo and I eventually laugh off the kiss cam and get back into the wrestling. After the show ends, he convinces me to hang back and let the rest of the crowd exit so that we wouldn't risk running into Colin and his awful group of friends. By the time Hugo and I walk back to his car, most of the wrestling fans have cleared out. The parking lot is surprisingly empty save for a beat-up car packed a few spots down from us. We warily keep an eye out for any stray middle schoolers as we hang out by my car. Man, that was an experience. Right? It was the one thing to watch it on TV, but to be there in person is just... wow. Thank you, again. I would have never gotten to experience this if it weren't for you. It's just me and Hugo in front of the car in an empty parking lot. I look down. Kind of funny. About the kiss cam, huh? Yeah, it was super funny. But neither of us are smiling. We look into each other's eyes and I can feel a warmth radiating from my cheeks. We stare at each other for just a bit too long. Bow, 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 bow. Oh no, I bet this is shithead Colin. Hey, cool shirt! I turn around and see a guy in a hoodie and a oh, no, it's the dude! I turn around and see a guy in a hoodie and basketball shorts walking up to us, a duffel bag slung over his shoulder. I haven't seen one of those in years.
What?
Oh my god, yeah, I got it from a try with this guy from streetsmarks.net. I love that website. Someone always posts these awesome, super detailed breakdowns of matches in the indie circuit. Have you seen those? Their names like, J something? JD Slaminger? Yeah, that's him. Those, my write-ups. You're JD Slaminger? You're kidding! Oh man, I'm such a huge fan of your work. It's so nice to meet you. The man vigorously shakes Hugo's hand.
Hey.
Honored. Oh man, I wish I could stay and chat. I have so many questions, but I'll PM you on the forums if you ever want to talk shop. Absolutely. The man starts walking away. Hugo coughs nervously to get his attention again. Is there any chance you could, sign my shirt? The guy turns around and beams. Sure thing. Wait. It all finally clicks into place for me. You're the Eastern Dragon? I love your work! Haha, thank you, man. The Eastern Dragon signs Hugo's shirt, waves goodbye, and walks to his car. I stand there with my mouth open the entire time. That was the Eastern Dragon.
Ah.
Yeah, that was my work. Dude, you're like friends with the Eastern Dragon now. He's gonna PM me! Hugo and I high five. He's so excited he's shaking. Oh, this'll be, Colin.
Oh, Mr. Vega?
Oh, man. Colin and his cronies just pop up out of nowhere. Oh, no, here we go.
Huh?
Colin, nice to see you and your friends all the way out here.
What are you doing here? I don't see a library anywhere near us.
I don't know what this voice is, but it's a thing now. I was watching the Power Slam series with my friend.
Mr. Vega likes wrestling? What a fart knocker.
Actually, that's pretty cool.
Shut up, dickweed.
Nah, man, that's actually rad as hell.
Who are you just talking to? Probably one of your stupid book nerd friends.
Actually, he was talking to his good buddy, the Eastern Dragon. All of Colin's friends gasp.
Guys, come on. He's lying. There's no way the Eastern Dragon would hang out with these losers.
Oh.
Oh, yeah? How did I get this autograph then? Colin's friends lose their minds, screaming their heads off. Colin is red with anger.
Oh.
See you in class, bitch. Hugo!
You can't say that.
Who's gonna believe you? Hugo and I hop into the car to the tune of More Children Screaming. We laugh all the way home. Oh my god, Hugo! I never. Hugo and I descend the stairs to his home into his wrestling man cave where we both crack a beer. We're both winding down after an exciting evening. So if you were a wrestler, what would your persona be? Hugo answers immediately.
Yes.
J.D. Slaminger, my forum name. I will represent my literary roots. My costume will be a tweed coat and my finishing move will be a catcher in the eye, where I poke my opponent's eyes out and call him a phony.
Wow. If I was a wrestler, I'd defo be a heel. That would be my thing.
I've given it a lot of thought. What about you?
I would be... Oh my god. Bomb Clancy. I would be Bomb Clancy. Holy fuck. Bomb Clancy. I'd come out in a bomber jacket, aviator sunglasses, and a navy cap. My finishing move is the hunt for the Red Shocktober, where I accuse the other wrestler of being a communist and defeat them in a decades-long proxy war. I'm just now realizing that I don't know any actual wrestling moves. You know, I could teach you some. Oh, he's gonna teach us how to wrestle. Oh my. I smirk. I'm game. Okay, no. Because he wasn't that into Bomb Clancy. I am all about Bomb Clancy, the wrestler. But, Mario Brutali. I come out in bright orange Crocs and my hair in a ponytail while I wield a slotted spoon. My finishing move is Don't Forgetty My Spaghetti, where I pin my opponent and force feed them my delicious homemade meatballs. I'm just now okay. Nope. Hey, Code. Hi, Dylan. Dad. I don't even wrestle. I just throw dad puns at the opponent until they submit. Nice to meet you, Hungry. I'm Dad, you know? Okay, nope. I'm gonna have to go with Bomb Clancy because I just loved it too much. We're going Bomb Clancy. Okay, teach us some wrestling, Hugo. Hey, Anton! I'm game. Hugo and I square up in the center of the room, ready to go at it.
I'll go easy on you.
On Bomb Clancy? Absolutely not. And before I know it, I'm on the floor. Hugo wraps his legs around me and squeezes. I can't move.
Hey,
This is a figure 4 leg lock. If I were applying full force right now, you would be in extreme pain.
He effortlessly twists around again and grabs my arm. Good lord, he's strong. Any movement on my end is useless.
And this is an arm bar.
Yo, pretty good.
oh.
You can tap out any time you like.
Arm bars hurt, like, to be like, oof. No, thank you. Not a chance. Hugo flips around one last time on top of me. He hooks his arm under my leg and presses his body down onto my chest.
And this is me pinning you.
Our faces are inches apart right now. I can't tell if I'm breathing heavily because of the physical activity or because of something else. Go for it. Ah! I lean forward and kiss Hugo, who seems just as surprised as I am. I pull back, a little embarrassed, but he kisses me again. He slowly releases his submission hold on me and cradles my face in his hands. He presses his forehead against mine and we laugh. I guess we both win? I guess so. I pull him back in for another kiss. Do you have any more moves to show me?
Hey.
I think I might have a few. Bow, 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 bow. I've been really trying, baby. Let's get
Looks
it
like
on.
Paradise Lost just got found.
Giggity. Okay, Manda Panda, throwing a party for her. Hello, child. Box set. Party! Lots of dance. How am I today? I'm pretty good, thank you very much. I'm pretty good. Oh, hang on.
Bill!
Quizmaster!
Hey, who's ready for crazy graduation party?
Yeah, how are you, Anton? How are you doing? How's chat? I haven't asked you guys how you're doing today. That's very rude of me. I do apologize. How are you today, chat? How are your pretty, beautiful faces? You don't have to be on right now, Quinn. It's just a party.
What do you mean?
It's the, you know what? Keep that energy. Hold it close. You deserve it.
Hey! Just like me and my loving wife deserve happiness, right?
You know it. Bill, Brian! Oh, don't pass it to Mac. Bye.
Hey.
Children. Hi, Robert. Hello, Ernest. Oh, shit! I've just scooped. Okay, I need to reload for the Ernest stuff because he is Hugo's kid, so we need to just... Sorry, guys. Your body is dying, you need a new physical form, or just forgo physical activity altogether.
Hey.
Hey.
Joseph. Hello, Joseph. Excuse me.
Hey.
Hey, Matt. Hey, Damien. I tend to see Ernest, looking like he has something to say. Hey, Ernest. Oh, thanks for being so nice to my dad. Well, people are really mean to him sometimes. I mean, what? I mean, I guess I am too. But, he seems happy when you're around, so, that's cool. Well, geez, Ernest, I don't know what to say. You know, I think people got you pegged wrong. You got a soft side. If you want... Ah, God. Ray Winston. What? I'm Reg Winston. If you tell anyone I told you that, I'm gonna set your trash can on fire. There it is. Also, you don't know me. Before I can respond, Ernest walks away, a cloud of vapor trailing behind him. Well, that was at least a little pleasant. Ba-doo-ba-doo. Hello, Amanda. And I'm crying. It's a picture. Shit. Keep clicking out the window because I'm good like that. Pew pew. Alright. I take a seat next to... Oh, he's wearing the Wrestle Boy shirt. I take a seat next to Hugo as the last guests make their way out of the party. Cool shirt.
Oh.
Thanks. It reminds me of a special night.
Silly secrets out, huh? Hugo likes wrestling.
You know, I was really nervous to come here just like this. For everybody in the neighbourhood, there was nothing but accepting of me and my hobbies. It turns out that Craig's a huge fan too. And Colin told everyone at school that I'm into wrestling, but it actually backfired on him. These kids have a weird sort of respect for me now. A few of them even asked me to be the sponsor for their wrestling club.
Oh.
Not the Olympic wrestling. The wrestling that I like. I started talking like the Queen.
Shit. Oh my god. My capacity for voice has just disappeared.
I actually really like both, but there's an important distinction, and I think you know which one I'm talking about.
See? Just goes to show there's nothing wrong with being open about what you like.
Ah.
Hey, Stu. I agree. And as long as I'm being open, I'm also a huge fan of very handsome dads who throw great parties for their kid and love a good word jumble.
I blush. And I'm a big fan of, quick, think of something clever. Hugo's? Alright, Anton, have a good one, buddy. This Hugo specifically. Hugo laughs. He drapes an arm around my shoulders and pulls me closer. He plants a soft kiss on my forehead. I'm happy here.
Me too.
Hugo and I watch the sun dip below the horizon together. Hey, do you think maybe later you could show me some new wrestling moves?
Bill,
how about I show you my pump handle pile driver? I can't help but giggle. What's that?
Ah.
You'll see. Hugo! Hugo, I never expected that from him. Do 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 do. We did it! Oh my! It's like someone looked into my brain and saw my wildest fantasy. Okay, I feel like I want to romance Joseph next. I just want to see what his deal is. Okay, so we're going to find that save that I did way back when. Look at all these saves. Fucking Goku. Bill. Dad book. That's a lot of meat.
You've got dads.
Because we have Brian, Craig, and Joseph to do. Next. I know you can delete the scum saves. Romance Brian. Why? Should we just romance Brian? Like, right, okay. Let's just romance Brian to get it over and done with. Let's just do it. This is going to be very strange for me. And if he's into anything like... If he's into some kink, I am blaming you guys for all of it. No! No, Tom! No, I'm not going to because that's too weird. That's a line. No! 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 He did it once. It was bad enough. Dad book, Brian Harding. Hey, I'm Brian. I spend most of my days hanging out with my awesome daughter and thinking up new ways to grill things. If you like fishing, then we'll get along. I know. Ugh. On a Friday night, you're most likely to see just how slowly I can cook a piece of brisket. If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? My fishing pole. What are your turn-ons? A keen understanding of steak cuts. What did you want to be when you grew up? Fireman. What's your favorite movie genre? Romantic comedies. What's your ideal date? Deck building. What do you never leave home without? My portable fishing pole. Oh god, he likes fishing too, like my dad. This is too much. Why? I spend a lot of time thinking about how my daughter is smarter than I am. Oh my god, it's actually my dad. I'm kidding. Sorry, Dad. It's honest to God, the makers of this game interviewed my father. Man, I don't know how I feel about hanging out with Brian more, but it just seems like Daisy and Amanda get along really well. Maybe I should just bite the bullet and hang out with Brian more for the sake of the kids. I crack my knuckles and start typing. Hey Brian, great grabbing burgers with you at the cookout yesterday. We should get the kids together and hang out soon. Susie, you don't have to do this. I do, because I want to see where his, because all the rest of them have been secret, like, cuties. But, like, I kind of want to see where his storyline goes. I just have to, like, he's not my dad. He looks like him. He's into the same shit as my dad, but he's not my dad. We could. Oh yeah, he's a magic player, obviously. I wait a couple of minutes until a ding comes from my computer and a message pops up on screen. It's Brian! Let's see what he has to say. I'm kind of voicing him like, oh my god, I should do... Brian is now Brian Blessed. He signed his name, that's cute. Hey, man! No, hang on. He needs to be more Yorkshire. Hey, man! Always love a good burg with a buddy. We should definitely hang out. What do you think about mini-golf? We could bring the girls out and have ourselves a friendly little competition. Rock on, Brian. Friendly competition? This is perfect. I know Amanda and I will crush Brian in mini-golf. I've been taking her to mini-golf classes since she was a little kid. And I'm proud to say she's almost better at it than I am. Almost. I'm a fucking pro at mini-golf. When I went to Niagara Falls, we played, me and Justin played dinosaur mini-golf, and I got like 3 hole-in-ones. I haven't done weights in a while, so my muscle is tend to flipsel. I type back. That sounds great, man. Name the time and place, and we'll be there. Hey, Amanda.
Eh?
Hey, would you be up for some mini-golf with Brian and Daisy? I'm a little out of practice, and I know my backswing leaves something to be desired, but I think I could keep it in the negatives. Perfect. Come on, kiddo, let's do this. You ready for this? Iron matey. Iron matey! I'm as ready as I'll ever be. I went into, like, Quizmaster Quinn then. Iron matey. Oh, yeah. Why are you talking like that? Because this mini-golf course is pirate-themed? I just now realised that we are indeed standing on top of a giant pirate ship in the middle of a putt-putt course. Oh. Hey. Come on, pirate dad. Won't you talk like a pirate with me? Arr, ahoy, scurvy? Avast ye! I'll make Brian and Daisy walk the plank with my superior golfing abilities. I mean, doubloon? Come on, Dad. You told me this was just going to be some friendly competition. Friendly competition is dad code for actual competition. I need to prepare my body, mind, and soul to defeat Brian on the field of glorious battle. It's just mini-golf. Just mini-golf? It's so much more than that. I kneel down and place a hand on Amanda's shoulder. I just want you to know that there's no pressure. It's not a big deal. Don't worry about it too much, but we have to beat Brian at mini-golf. Whatever happened to just having fun? Oh, we will have fun. When we beat them. Amanda gives me a side eye, but before I can side eye her back, I spot Brian and Daisy. Ahoy there, mateys!
Ahoy!
Brian walks up with Daisy in tow. It looks like they already rented us some golf clubs for our mini golf excursion. Total power move. Why didn't I think of that? Alright, first mate, I hear there's buried treasure in these waters. You gonna help me plunder it?
Oh, Amanda, I don't think this is a real pirate ship. I think it's just to play putt-putt on.
Ugh. Amanda gives Daisy a look.
I mean, I can.
Daisy winks at Amanda. Ah, look at those two. They're two peas in a pod. So, you excited to get some mini golfing? Oh, you know it. You gambling, man. I know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away. I know when to fold them. I know when to. Shoot, that's pretty much all I know how to do. How about the loser buys drinks tonight? Alright, but how about we make it a bit more interesting? What was that? Daniel, it's a classic country song. You should educate yourself. I'm listening. The loser has to mow the winner's lawn this weekend. Well, my yard's pretty big. Are you prepared to take that on? I think you should be a little more concerned with how you're going to maneuver around my hedges. It's highly technical work, not for the faint of heart. I don't think I need to worry about that. I'm very good at mini golf, you know. Oh yeah? All in one, every time. What I just said is not a true thing, but it already came out of my mouth, so I have to stand by it. I'm looking forward to seeing that happen. Brian and I eye each other up and down. May the best dad win. Brian and I shake hands and lock eyes. It's about to go down. Oh, oh boy.
Yo-ho-ho in a hole full of ball. Yo-ho-ho in a hole full of ball. Into the brine.
Okay, I'm doing this.
Into the brine.
No, shit! Oh, no!
Your ball. Into the brine.
Come on, come on! Yeah, baby!
Yo-ho in a hole full of ball.
Nope, hecked it.
Dead men sink no huts.
Amanda pulls me aside while Brian and Daisy start walking to the next hole. Hey, you having a good time? I'm having a great time. I'm having a fantastic time destroying Brian underfoot. I just asked because your eye is twitching. No, it's not. I feel my left eye twitch. Amanda raises her eyebrows. Yeah, Kurt, Wrestle Dad just loves wrestling. And he gets to meet a wrestling, and then you get to sexy wrestling. We're out here to have fun, remember? It's just a game. You're right. It is just a game. A game with extremely high stakes. A game we're currently winning. Tad! Please, Amanda. Please nail this next hole for me. We need to keep this streak going. Neat? If it's really that important to you, sure. Amanda walks over and tees up a particularly hard windmill hole. Gripping her club, she winds up and launches the ball into the parking lot. She looks me right in the eye and does an exaggerated shrug. Oh, you little shit! Oops. I disagree with her actions, but I appreciate her act of youthful defiance. She walks over and pats me on the back. That was for your own good. Love you, kiddo.
Armity.
Oh boy, here we go. No shit. Fuck.
Dead men sink no pots. Yo ho ho. And
This
a
is
hole
hard.
Full of balm. Into the brine.
Oh my god, though.
Yo ho ho. And a hole full of balm.
Ah, shit!
You've
I'm
lost
rushing it.
your balm.
Yar. What? What?
You've lost your balm.
This is hard!
Dead men sink no pots.
Oh, good god. Oh boy, what is... No.
You've lost your balm.
Nope. I am not good at this. I tried to maintain an air of professionalism because there are children present, but confetti cannons are going off in my brain and someone is placing a wreath around inner me with the words best dad emblazoned on it. Man, that was some good shooting there, Bill. I have bested you on the field of battle. And it felt good, Brian. It felt real good. Brian and I eyeball each other, electricity shooting between us.
Alright.
Arr, Daisy, did you have a good time? Yo ho ho, I did. We haven't even found the buried treasure yet. I think we would need to apply for a permit to dig around here.
Huh.
I can take Daisy home so we can get the city paperwork started for digging. You two go enjoy your night. Sounds like a plan. Bill, you cool with that? Sure. Just don't get yourselves into too much trouble.
He.
Can do. I'll make sure we get into a perfectly reasonable amount of trouble. Amanda and Daisy skip away, yelling about buried treasure. Bless that kid's tiny, rebellious heart. Well, I guess we should hit the bar now. There's actually a tiki bar attached to this place. How about that? That sounds like a plan. Brian and I walk into the Freaky Tiki, a kitschy island theme bar. Palm trees adorn the walls and several fake parrots strewn about. Ukulele music plays softly in the background. Brian and I approach the bamboo bar. Guess I'm spending more time with Brian, which is a little more bearable since I won. Okay, I just gotta get my victory drink and get out of here. I think I already proved my superior dadness for today. 2 pineapples of hospitality, please. The bartender whips us up 2 rum drinks inside of hollowed out pineapples. He sets them on fire, and we have to blow them out before we can drink them. I usually just like to, I don't know, drink my drinks. If you don't want yours, I'll take it. I'd miss out on the taste of victory? I don't think so. I take a sip of my pineapple of hospitality. Victory tastes fruity. Let's talk about lawn maintenance. I'm very particular. No electric mowers for me. I hand cut everything with scissors. I also only water the lawn with bottled sparkling water. I just run out, so you're going to have to import some. Italian is preferred, but I'll settle for Icelandic if that's all you have. It's sweet that you're willing to put all that work into taking care of your dead grass. What? My grass is perfectly healthy. It's alright, buddy. I just know the trick to perk it back up. I'll work me magic when I'm finished trimming your grass with the tiniest pair of scissors I own. Man, even when he's trying to be helpful, I feel personally attacked. While I sip more of my drink, I notice a TV in the corner. Hey, Extreme Makeover Deck Edition is on. I love this show. Always make me want to own a deck. Ugh, I hate this show. Why? It's so clearly fake. Well, yeah, it's reality TV, who cares? I care, I'm a general contractor, I work with decks all the time. There's no way they're renovating those decks in a matter of 2 days. It's impossible. That's a 3-week job minimum. So you want them to cover those 3 weeks extensively in every episode? It can't be that interesting to watch a bunch of dudes slave over a deck for that long. No dude would watch it.
Oh.
I don't like any of those home improvement shows. I want to watch stuff that's real. Oh, fuck's sake. No shit. Womp womp. There we go. I like long-haul paranormal ice road ghost triggers. I have terrible news for you, Bill. No. No. Not them too! That's the awful truth. No, the ghosts, though. Those are real. Trucks just don't have emergency escape buttons. I've been lied to for so long. We both chuckle and sip on our pineapples. So wait, you're a general contractor? Sure am. I actually helped plan the cul-de-sac we live in. Wow, nice work. Yeah. Kinda took after the footsteps of my old man. He was a general contractor too? The best. He practically built half this town with his bare hands. It's weird how you spend your whole life trying to not become like your father, and then you wake up one day and there you are. But I get to work with my hands and it pays more than enough to take care of my daughter, so it's an absolute dream job. For me, at least. Well, that's impressive. Building stuff has always been my weak point, and as dad, I've been okay with that until now. Now I must defeat him. I do have that patio furniture that I haven't put together, still sitting in the garage. Okay. Maybe I should cool it with the dad competition. Gotta keep it light. Okay. Safe scum, let's tell a joke. So, a three-legged dog walks into a bar. And he goes up to the bartender and says, I'm looking for the man who shot my leg. Is that how it goes? Nope, but I refuse to admit it. Yes, it's one of those anti-jokes. It's very avant-garde, you know? So it was supposed to be not funny. Sure. Let me out DIY an actual builder. Bill, you idiot. Ask about his daughter. So, Daisy seems pretty smart for her age. Yeah, she's a genius. Definitely don't get that from her old man, though. It's actually a little embarrassing. She beats me at Scrabble constantly. To be fair, Scrabble is really hard. I can barely make good words when I have the whole alphabet in front of me, let alone 7 letters. Brian laughs. See, we can keep things friendly here. This is perfectly pleasant. I could do this all night. Because I feel an innate need to impress Brian and prove I'm better than him, obviously. That's the only reason. I think. Let's keep it moving. Okay, save scum. Scumming the saves. Ask about his dog. Complain about kids these days. Compliment his beard. Compliment his beard. Your beard is, nice. Looks very healthy. Thanks. I grew it myself. Oh my god! No! No! No, because I say that all the time when everyone says they like my hair, and I'm like, thanks, I grew it myself. And no, oh god. Hey, you're not allowed to dad joke another dad. Is this how our daughters feel all the time? I'm upset. Hi, upset. I'm dad. No! I mean, you walk right into that, and that's dad joke 101. Listen, buddy, I took Dad Joke 101 years ago. I'm in the 400 level classes and well on my way to a degree in fart humour. Wow, Amanda must be so proud. She's not. I look around the room and take in all the kitschy decor, looking for something else to comment on. There's a gigantic fish hanging above Brian and I. I gesture to it. Cool fish? It's definitely fake. What, really? Everything in here is fake. That palm tree over there is just a ficus with plastic coconuts glued to it. I look over. He's right. But I almost caught something like that once. Mine were bigger though. Of course it was. Oh, really? Yep. Went on a trip to Hawaii maybe a decade ago. We were out on sea for 3 days, catching fish, drinking beer, you know, bloke stuff. We had an hot plate on the boat so we could see the fish right after we caught it. Throw a little bit of salt and lemon on there. Oh man, that's some of the best food I ever had. That Actually sounds amazing. Well, it was the last day. Everyone had gone to bed already, but I was out there watching stars. I had my line out too. Then all of a sudden, it just starts running. So I jump on reel before it gets ripped out of Rod's rack and start fighting with Damphin. Then I'm out there for maybe an hour. I can't call out to my shipmates. It's just man against nature. Finally, I'm starting to tucker the guy out. I get him up to the surface and finally get a sight of it. Biggest marlin I've ever seen. Hemingway-esque. I get it onto the boat single-handedly. And you know what happens next? What happens next? Damn thing smacks me in the face with its tail, knocks me out. I wake up next morning on deck. Fish gone. Never felt dumber. So it got away? I think there's another version of me that would have spent the rest of my life trying to catch that fish, Captain. That fish, Captain Ahab style. Should be a comma there, guys. I'm sure Daisy would be supportive. Oh man, fishing's life. Ain't got enough lately. You go fishing? Actually, I have a confession to make. Wait, what am I doing? Why am I having this inexplicable urge to be vulnerable with him? I can't tell him I'm terrible at fishing. I lean in close. Oh god. Nope. Simply the best out there. Are we though? Because he didn't quite get onto that one as much as I hoped. I'm simply the best out there. Okay, nope. This is gonna go so badly. Why are we lying to him about fishing? Okay, no, right, bottom one. Shit. No, it's this one. I'm simply the best out there. Alright, since you're such a pro, I'm taking you fishing. Do you want to go fishing? Wait, don't answer that. Yes, you do. We're off fishing. Oh, no. Oh, I don't know. Come on, it'll be a blast. I know a perfect little fishing spot. I'll bring some beers. We can just sit back, relax, and reel in some trout. We'll bring kids with us. Come on, you know you wanna. I sigh. I've been cornered. Yeah, okay. Brian gives me an exuberant high five. Yes! Maybe we'll see who can catch most fish so I can get you mowing my lawn. You can try and beat me, but they don't call me Bill good at catching fish Grace for nothing. I'm spinning a web of lies that I fear will one day consume me. Sounds like it'll be a scrap. Brian and I fish our drinks and head outside. Finish our drinks, not fish our drinks. Till next time. Oh god, all of these hurt me so much. This is a great opportunity for friendship. And also for catching more fish than Brian. Okay, he really... I thought that like this story would hurt me. I didn't realize it would hurt me this much. You're krilling me with these puns, Bill. Mull it over. You'll come around to the fish-related dad jokes in no time. Brian extends his hands and gives me a friendly but firm handshake. I see that competitive fire in his eyes. This is going to be a whole thing, isn't it? Once Brian takes over babysitting duties, Amanda walks home with me. She immediately plops down on the couch and flips on the TV. I can't talk today. So, how was your hang with Brian? He wasn't too spicy about his crushing defeat, was he? Nah, he was pretty gracious about it. Like, frustratingly gracious. Yeah, how dare that guy have some decency. Come on, Dad, he seems like a neat dude. I think so. I don't know, the guy loves a good competition. But then again, apparently so do I. What did you and Daisy end up doing? Oh, we hunted for treasure for a bit, but Daisy was really adamant about not digging without a permit, so we just watched some documentary about theoretical physics. I put her to bed and then sat around eating Brian's food. Don't tell him I said that. That's standard babysitting protocol, I believe. I really like hanging out with Daisy. She's super mature for her age. Yeah. Brian says she has a hard time relating to other kids. She kind of reminds me of you at her age. Although she doesn't bite people as much as you did. Can't believe I'm finally the cool older kid. That feels cool. You gonna hang out with Brian again? That's the thing. He wants to go fishing with me.
Whoa.
Oh. I told him I was an amazing fisherman.
Hmm.
You hate fishing. I know. I'm kind of panicking.
Eh?
I'm sure he'll be fine. All you have to do is wake up at the crack of dawn and sit silently in a boat on a lake for hours on end with no promise of a tangible reward, your only companion being the fear and doubt you harbour deep within your heart. Fishing's fun. You remind yourself as the world darkens around you and you wonder if it's really you by staring back at yourself in the lake's reflection or simply just the abyss. Yeah, laugh it up, Amanda. You're coming with us. It is my constitutional right to outright refuse this order. Daisy's coming too. Well, I bet I could convince Brian to bring his dog.
Huh.
Fine, sold, I'm in. Alright, I'm bushed. Gonna call it a night. Don't stay up too late, okay? You got it, Pops. Okay. Hey, day complete. Woo, day complete.
You sure know how to make a dad blush.
S ranked. Okay, I'm just gonna take a quick 2-second break, so just bear with me. Oh,
Welcome. You
his
got
achievement
that.
is soft boy. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave you here on this screen for like 2 seconds, but I shall be back very, very soon. Sorry, guys. I'll be back in a minute. What the heck? What? Alright, okay. Where is he? Second date! Boo 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 boo. Remember, the code is crit roll. Oh, I have a message from Brian. Hey, Daisy and I are off out fishing tomorrow. You and I are out. Thank you. Oh no, I've been dreading this day. I accidentally boasted about my abilities as a fisherman to Brian, and now he's challenging me to another dad-off. I've been doing my fishing research online, but I'm nowhere close to being an expert. Still though, I have to accept. I tie back to Brian. Sounds great, man. Super excited to catch all those fish. And my lawn could use another good mowing. That'll show him. Brian responds back, letting me know that tomorrow he'll pick us up at an hour I'd previously forgotten existed. Man, this is going to be a rough start. Amanda comes into the room from the kitchen, eating a cheese stick by biting it off piece by piece like some kind of monster. I didn't raise you like that. What? It's called string cheese and not chompy cheese for a reason, Amanda?
Ugh.
Did you just call me in here to criticize my controversial string cheese eating technique or what? Oh god, the other day, just to wind up my sister, we had like these Kit Kats, and previously, like about a week or so previously, I'd sent them a video of like really frustrating things, and one of them was someone just biting into a Kit Kat as if it was a normal chocolate bar, and my sister was like, how could you? So we got these Kit Kats when she came for a visit, and I just opened it and just went, ow, chomped into it, and I felt like a monster. I couldn't look at myself for a good while afterwards, because that's not how you eat Kit Kats. Hey kid, that's rad, dude. Dylan, what's wrong with you? That's not how you eat them. No, Amanda, we have to go fishing tomorrow. Oh, you have to go fishing. I get to play with Brian's dog. How do I become a master of fishing overnight? You went fishing in the Girl Scouts, didn't you?
Huh?
Nope, my stint in the Scouts was brief and purely transactional. Though I thought I could get free cookies, but I didn't know that I had to, like, be outside and tie knots and stuff. But I have to beat Brian. Dad, let me tell you a story. Do you remember last summer how I applied for a job at that coffee shop across town? Give me a refresher? During the interview, they asked me if I knew how to work an espresso machine, and I really wanted the job, so I lied and said yes. On that first morning, there was a line out the door, and within half an hour, I severely burned my hand, and they told me to go home and never come back. I still have a scar from that. Of course I remember. What does that have to do with fishing? The burn is a metaphor, Dad. I don't get it. You can lead a horse to water. What do horses have to do with fish?
Huh?
Dad, please, I don't get your obsession with competing against Brian. You wouldn't understand. It's a dad thing. Please try explaining it to me. Okay. Brian's just... He just thinks that he's so much better than me, and he purposely reminds me of that whenever he can. It's like he has to one-up me. I have to beat him at his own game. Is that what you think is happening here? No, Amanda. Okay, good. I know that's what's happening.
Ugh.
Alright, Pops, we should both be getting some sleep. See you in the morning? Night, Panda. I brush my teeth and throw on some pajamas. I climb into bed, set my alarm, and close my eyes. It's not even 8 on that clock yet. He's going to bed before 8. That's sad. Okay, sleep. I am wide awake. I can't help but think about the last time I went fishing, hoping that there's something I can glean from it to give me an edge over Brian. I was about 9 years old. My dad woke me up one morning and told me to get dressed and meet him downstairs. It was still dark out. I had no idea what was going on, but before I knew it, we were both alone and on a freezing cold lake. I had to sit there for hours while it got hot and muggy, the air thick with bugs. I picked up mosquito bites while my dad sat in stony silence, fishing pole in one hand and a beer in the other. We didn't catch anything. On the long drive home, my father bought me a pack of cigarettes and didn't say a thing. that didn't help, and I think I have some repressed sadness about my father. I'll deal with that later. I'm sitting on a boat in the middle of a body of water. I can't see any land, but I know it's a lake. The water is placid and still. I'm holding a fishing pole. I don't understand why, but it feels like my life depends on catching fish right now. I cast my lure into the water and wait, and wait, and wait. My whole being is filled with hopelessness as I watch the line disappear into the depths below. Who could this be? You used the wrong lure. I look up and see my father just as he looked that one cold morning, disapproving. I'm panicking now. I pulled the lure up and tried to grab a different one, but all of the lures in my tackle box are the exact same. I look up to my father for guidance, but he's gone. I try casting again, but I can't hold my footing. My boat trips over and I fall into the water, sinking further and further, and I see the multitudes of fish that have been lying just below the surface, all swimming around me as if to taunt me. One fish swims up to me. He has Brian's eyes. Bloop, bloop. You gotta use a neutral buoyancy lure if you're trying to catch trout, buddy. Bloop, bloop, bloop. I jolt awake to the sound of my alarm. It's fishing day. That would explain the weird dream. I groggily slip on clothes and get ready. That was my fish voice. Bloop, 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 bloop. I should have tried to talk through the bloop, bloops. I spot Amanda's door half open and see her still curled up in a mountain of blankets. Walking over to her bed, I give her a tiny kiss on the forehead. Fishing day, kiddo. You ready? No. Well, you gotta get up. I can't do this without you. Also, stop sleeping on your clothes. Amanda pulls a comforter over her head. Never. Amanda. I'll get up in a minute. Just... Alright, Brian should be here in 20, so you better not just go back to sleep. Amanda sticks her hand through the blanket to wave me away. I leave her room and make myself some coffee and another cup with lots of cream and sugar for Amanda, whenever she gets up. Amanda eventually wanders in and chugs her coffee while I do word jumbles. I hear the doorbell ring. That must be Brian. Still... Thank you for that follow! Hey, I'm Kit Kat. Hey, Yum Kit Kat. Hey, I'm Kit Kat. Whichever. Thank you for that follow. Still rubbing our eyes, we walk outside to see Brian. He's decked out in fishing gear. Daisy falling asleep next to him. Early bird gets worm, buddy. You ready to fish? I was born ready. My eyes narrow in on Brian. It's a good day to die. Hop on in, guys. Let's get this fishing party started. I walk over to the driver's side door and open it. Woof, woof. Brian's dog immediately hops into the driver's seat, waggling his tail furiously. Can I see your license, sir? Maxwell, let Bill sit. Maxwell immediately hops into the back to cuddle with Daisy, and Amanda settles in next to Maxwell and Daisy and immediately falls back asleep. You ready for an adventure? I'm ready for glory. I struggle to stay awake as we drive to the outskirts of town. Country music plays quietly from the radio as I watch trees pass by. So where exactly are we headed? It's about an hour north of here, a little spot I've been going to since I was a kid. My dad used to take me there all the time. I don't think anyone else knows about it. I brought everything we need so we can catch some trout, have a nice little fire and enjoy nature. My fishing pole is in the shop, getting it tuned up. Do you maybe have an extra I could borrow? But of course, probably not as nice as it sounds. It's probably not as nice as it sounds like yours is, though. Right. I'm digging a hole here. I stare out for the forest lining the highway. The sun is just barely over the horizon, scattering dusky pink light through the trees. For a split second, I spot a deer grazing on the side of the road before it leaps back into the bush. After a nice, quiet drive, Brian eventually tells me to pull off the highway and onto a dirt road. The car bumps along until we reach a clearing that opens up into a magnificent lake. Well, here we are. I step out of the car and help Brian unload our gear as Maxwell runs around us, barking. The kids wake up and wander to the shore where Daisy tries to teach Amanda how to skip rocks. Brian and I carry the tackle boxes and cooler down to the edge of the lake, where he has a canoe waiting. Ah, great, it's still in one piece. Hold on, help me out here with Maxwell.
I helped Brian place a tiny dog-sized life vest onto Maxwell.
Alright, your turn. Brian hands me a lime green life vest.
Maybe if I fall in, he'll save me.
If I fall in, I'm counting on you to rescue me. Suit you sent. Brian turns to Amanda and Daisy, who are still skipping rocks. You kids want to fish?
Ugh.
I'm good with just throwing rocks into the water. Amanda hurls a rock into the pond with gusto. Yeah, take that, water.
Amanda, you're supposed to be skipping them.
Whoa.
Is that what we're doing? Daisy, don't you want to fish?
I think catching fish is kind of inhumane.
We're gonna go explore in the woods and look at bugs and stuff. Alright, be safe. Don't go too far. Brian puts the life vest around himself and we throw all of our equipment into the canoe. Maxwell happily jumps in and takes his place looking out over the front of the boat. I get into the canoe as Brian shoves off. We paddle together to get ourselves in the middle of the lake. We're gonna fall in. We're gonna fall in and we're gonna drown and he's gonna have to come rescue us. Most freshwater fish usually feed at dusk and dawn, which is why I had to get you up so early. Yeah, I know that. That's pretty common fisherman knowledge after all. Fisherman knowledge that I am knowledgeable about. Still a gambling man. You know it. Let's see who can catch more fish. You can catch more than one. Sounds easy enough to me. What's on the line? Besides all the fish I'm going to catch, obviously. I was thinking something a little more high stakes than mowing lawn. Custody of our children? More than that, let's say. If I win, I get you weed whacker. The Whackmaster 2000, that's a limited edition. But if you win, you get me pole saw, the Reach and Cut 3000. The cordless version? That's the one. Shit, the Reach and Cut 3000 is state of the art. My weed whacker is a prized possession, but those are hard to reach. There are those hard to reach branches at the back of the yard that've been begging for a pruning. Yes, the Whackmaster 2000. You're on. We shake on it. I suddenly remember that I don't know how to fish. My foolish fatherly pride will one day be my undoing. I watch as Brian ties a lure and does some stuff I can't quite follow with his fishing pole. He casts it into the lake. Oh boy, now I have to do that. I stare down at the tackle box and at the pole in my hand. Insult the fish. Stretch before... Remember to stretch before rigorous physical activity. Because I'm such a pro fisherman, I anticipate a lot of quick physical movements over the course of this fishing session. To prepare for such activities, I will now stretch my body so that it is limber and ready for battle. That's very responsible of you. I do a few calf stretches, some bicep pulls, and crack my neck several times. I bend over and try to touch my toes, but I just can't make it happen. I can barely get the tips of my fingers past my shins. Alright, my nubile body is now lithe and pliant, perfect for wrangling every trout in this lake with my bare hands. Now what? Meditate. I close my eyes and relax my muscles. I clear my mind of all thoughts and focus on taking deep, even breaths. What are you doing? I'm meditating. It's an exercise in mindfulness and positive visualization. It often helps me to use a calming mantra while I'm meditating. I'm going to kick Brian's ass. I'm better than Brian. Brian will never beat me. I am the superior dad, etc. I think I'm ready. Let's cast this sucker. I pull my rod back and launch the lure as hard as I can.
Oh!
And the lure flies off the line and sails far, far away, landing in the lake with a loud sploosh. Sorry, I judged the wind speed wrong. This cold air drives the pressure down.
Ah.
Go ahead and take my pole. I know it's hard switching to a new pole you're not used to. I'll fix up another lure. Brian hands me his pole with a smile and I just sit there, feeling like an idiot. Fishing around here is easy. They all group up. And all you gotta do is line up 3 of the same species and reel them in. I need to match 3 of the same species? I can't tell them apart.
Match that fish.
Christ.
Catch of the day.
Oh god, this is really hard though.
Catch of the day. Nice catch.
I'm getting like fish blindness. That's the smallmouth bass. Judge it not for the size of its mouth, but the content of its character. I hear if they try hard enough, one day they'll grow up to be a medium mouth bass. Fuck off, Brian.
Rainbow trout. Nice catch. Match of the day. Match of the day.
Oh god, I'm playing a match 3 game. No, fuck, that's not what I clicked. That's the northern pike, a sport fish that ain't great for eating due to its tough, scaly hide. Some fishermen hunt them with a bow and arrow since the sharp teeth easily cut through fishing line.
Catch of the day. Nice catch.
I've got fish blindness.
Match of the day.
I can't tell them all apart.
Match of the day. Now you're fishing rainbow trout. Nice match.
Shit! Careful, they're slippery and hard to tell apart. You're fucking telling me, Brian.
Now you're fishing nice match.
This is hard.
Nice match. Now you're fishing
This sucks. I'm bad at this.
nice catch. Catch of the day.
Shit! Shit!
Nice match.
Shit! Where's the match? Where's the match? There's a match. Is there a match? Can't see a match. Oh boy, this not good. Nope, I fucked it. Womp womp. Good work. Wow, this is way tougher than I thought. I look over to Brian, who's smiling and obviously enjoying his time out here on the lake. I will crush him. Suddenly, the fishing pole jumps in my hand. I reflexively tug upwards. I think I got something big. The tip of the pole dips down repeatedly and the line starts to run. Reel it in! I finally get the fish right up next to the boat. It's a long, beautiful rainbow trout. Brian hands me a net. It's all yours. I lean down and notice that my hands are shaking with excitement. This fish is bigger than all the ones Brian's caught. The pole saw is mine, and the entire canoe tips over with me. I find myself sinking into the lake. I should have taken the life vest. All of a sudden, I'm embraced under the water and pulled into Brian's arms. I'm finally dragged upwards, sputtering water. All our gear floats on the surface. Maxwell doggy paddles around us in circles, having a great time.
Okay.
You alright? Does that count as one? Well, seeing as all us fish and us swimming safely back in the lake, I guess so. Brian laughs. Let's get you to shore. Brian and I flip the canoe back over and fill it with our now soaking wet gear. We row back to shore with Maxwell in tow. Once we get to... Oh. Maxwell darts off into the woods. Brian takes off his shirt. Dots of lake water glisten in the sun across his strong back. Man, all that general contracting must have built that guy like an ox. I hope he doesn't notice me staring.
Oh.
I'm gonna get a fire going so it can dry off. One hand me yours. Yes? Okay. I reluctantly take off my own shirt and toss it to Brian. I suddenly wish I'd done more sit-ups in my life. Or any sit-ups at all. Really? Another thing you've bested me in? Stupid sexy Brian. You might as well fry that shit up. Seems like it's the only lunch we'll have. Excuse me, whoa. Surprise burp. Day's young, we can fish from shore. Once Brian gets the fire going, I sit and try to dry off my pants. Brian sets a couple layers out by the water's edge. We're probably going to have to put the kibosh on the competition for now. Until another day. My stomach growls.
I don't know.
You hungry? I'm fine. Brian reaches into his cargo shorts and pulls out a few granola bars. I have a small child. I'm flush with snacks. Brian joins me by the fire and I accept the cargo short granola. And now, we're back to waiting. Where did the girls get off to? Shouldn't they be back by now? I won't worry about it too much. They're a couple of smart kids. That's what I'm worried about. They're too smart. They've probably established a small rural government by this point and installed themselves as leaders. I take a look around at the sun cresting the tree line, casting the entire lake in a warm golden glow. The forest seems to be coming alive now. Birds chirp in the distance. Wow, nature is beautiful. A mosquito bites me. I slap my neck and curse. Nature sucks. Here you go, bud. Brian hands me a bottle of bug spray. I begrudgingly take it and douse myself. Ugh, I've always hated how this stuff smells. Really? I always kind of liked it. Reminds me of being outside. Maybe you and I have different sentiments on the outdoors. Maxwell comes bounding up to me, a huge stick in his mouth. He drops it at my feet and looks at me expectantly. I'm going to do fake out throw because dogs love that shit. I wind up and pretend to throw the stick. Maxwell runs away for a second, then looks around, confused. Brian and I laugh. I toss the stick to Maxwell for real, and he jumps up to catch it in his mouth. It's a little messed up that we're taking advantage of a dog's inherent trust in humans for his own... Hang on. Is it a little messed up that we're taking advantage of a dog's inherent trust in humans for our own amusement? Maxwell, get over here. I gotta make it up to you. It's time for the pets. What's the plan? But pats never fail. Scratch behind his ear, rub that belly. Let me just test, see what the others did. Thank you for that follow, Glacial Venom. Let's just see what the other ones. I feel if we snap the stick, he'll think we're a dick, but we'll try it. Yeah. I don't know why you would ever do that. Oh, he really liked that. I hurl the stick as high as I can towards the tree line. Maxwell bolts after it, running as fast as his stubby little legs can carry him. Which consequently is not very fast. It is very cute though. Corgis are fucking adorable.
Hey.
Nice throw, Bill. I turn away so he can't see me blush. Maxwell brings the stick back to me, clearly proud of himself. Good boy, Maxwell. You're a very good and speedy boy. You're the world champ of fetch. It's time for the pets. What's the plan? But pets? Bellies. Let's go for the belly. Give that belly a tickle. Maxwell rolls over and lets me rub his belly. He wiggles on the grass, clearly loving it. I feel a bit like a third wheel here. Where are my belly rubs? Oh. I'm so flustered I can barely say anything. I just focus on petting Maxwell and hope Brian doesn't notice how much I'm sweating. While I'm playing with Maxwell, fish begin to routinely pulling on Brian's lines. I watch Brian effortlessly fillet the fish, squeezing a bit of lemon on them and frying them up in a cast iron pan. Before we know it, we have a feast fit for a couple of shirtless dudes. Amanda and Daisy emerge from the woods looking totally unscathed. Whoa, Dad Bod Patrol, I'm gonna have to issue you both a citation and demand you both put your shirts on. There are children present. Brian tosses me my now dry shirt. I pull it over my head, thankful that I will no longer be distracted by Brian and his pecs. Where have you guys been? Studying entomology? What? We were playing with bugs. I expected you guys to be more covered in, like, mud and stuff. Daisy looks offended. What did you take me for, a child? Amanda puts a hand on Daisy's shoulder. Ugh. Right. We take a seat around the fire and Brian serves us all a generous piles of fish on paper plates. It's absolutely delicious. Why does he have to be good at everything? Fish taste alright? Daisy and Amanda both nod furiously, mouthful of fish. It's incredible. I never had fish this good. Are there not, like, poaching laws in the US? Like, you can't just go to lakes and get fish. That's poaching. You're not allowed to do that. You have, like, fucking licenses and stuff. Yeah, it's great. Aladdin family recipe. Why are your pants wet? Well, Amanda, we were out there on the lake and then I accidentally tipped over that boat. Don't worry, all gear floated to the surface, so we didn't lose out. Right, Bill? Yeah, that's exactly what happened. I can't believe he just covered for me. Gosh, he even out-humbles me. He's trying to beat me at everything, including my world-famous sense of humility. Maybe he has a license. Maybe he does. We finish our fish and end up playing catch with Maxwell for a little while before we decide to head out. After cleaning up the camp, we pack up the station wagon and let Maxwell into the back seat. The poor pup falls asleep in a cuddle puddle with Amanda and Daisy. They've had a long day. Been an ordeal today, bud. Let me drive you guys home. I want to prove that I'm the most awake dad on the block, but yeah, I'm beat. Fine. As we drive away, I take one last look at the lake disappearing behind us and smile. I rest my head against the window and the low rumble of the dirt road beneath us lulls me into a peaceful sleep. Hey, sleepyhead! I open my eyes and realise that I had dozed off in the car. I self-consciously wipe a bit of drool off my chin. That is me every time. Oh, hey, I was resting my eyes. Just in case we suddenly have to jump into any sort of conflict, so I'm super awake for it. And ready to fight. With my strong arms. It's all good. You earned some rest, buddy. Thanks for coming out with us today. I had a lot of fun with you. Thanks for inviting us. I also had fun, actually. Glad to hear it. Take it easy, yeah? You too. Take it the easiest. Brian chuckles to himself as he unloads the car. Thank you for that follow, yeah, that. Hello, welcome to the stream. Amanda and I get inside and immediately collapse onto the couch. Long day. Yup. I was so close to that pulsar. Pulsar? Yeah, Brian and I were competing to see who could catch the most fish. And, stop. Why do you care so much? Amanda Panda, just look at the guy. He's so obviously got my number and he's rubbing my face in it.
Oh.
Dad, I love you. But you're kind of dumb sometimes. Dumb? Or clearly the superior dad? You know what? I don't have any of the energy required to properly unpack your weird fixation with asserting your masculinity. I'm going to bed. Night. Amanda slides off the couch and face down onto the floor. I am a tight slug. Amanda, that floor is disgusting. I don't care. Well, night, honey. Night, pups. Day complete. I think we might have only got an A rank for that one. Oh, we S-ranked it.
Let me mow your lawn this weekend.
What? Okay. His achievement is soft boy. I can't believe it. Fucking soft boy. This stream is the stream of like fucking McElroy references. It was a beautiful night and the air smells so fresh, I decided to take the long way home. I casually strolled through the neighbourhood, taking in the sights and sounds of a suburban city with a low crime rate and wide walkable sidewalks at night. As I approach the bar, I can hear patrons inside cheering. Oh, I bet the game is on. I wonder if my team is playing tonight. A drop of water hits my head, and now it's lots of drops of water. It's pouring rain. Maybe I should wait this out inside. I order a beer from a bar and settle in. It turns out that my team isn't playing tonight, but I can certainly enjoy the game regardless. The bar is unusually crowded, and the feeling of camaraderie over a shared love of the game makes me smile. Sports are nice. I look over into the corner and spot none other than Mary, sitting alone and in the corner, nursing a cocktail. Something about her seems different this time. Now that she's by herself and not hanging off some younger guy, she looks so sad.
Hey.
She looks up and half-heartedly raises her glass to me before staring off into the middle distance. Say hi. I decide to go say hello. I walk over to her booth. She doesn't look up. The seat taken? She still doesn't look up. I take a seat anyways and she finally notices me.
Hey.
Hey, cowboy. You alright? Never better. She hiccups. Guess she's a little far gone.
Hmm.
Tears start welling up in her eyes. Yeah, she's fucking definitely blonde, Isabel. Oh, will you walk a gal home? Let's walk her home. I slide out of the booth. Seems like Mary's having some trouble getting up. I reach out a hand to help her, but she waves me away.
Hey.
I got it. I got it. She clearly does not got it.
Ah.
You know what? Hang out here for a second. I walk over to the bartender and pay Mary's tab. Hey, I don't know if you remember me, but I live in Mary's cul-de-sac and I'm just making sure she gets home safe tonight. I know you. Yeah, it's nothing weird, just... She usually has one of the bar staff walk her home, but I trust you. She doesn't, like, go home with... Give me 1 second, there is a spider I must destroy right now. Give me a sec. Oh shit, I've lost it. Where did it go? I see you, little fuck. Ah. I got it. Ow. I don't really want to say it. One of the guys she meets? Nah. Nah? Ain't a thing. Huh? I head back to the booth. Mary stumbles out of the seat and directly into my arms. It's still raining a little bit. I take off my coat and hold it over Mary's head. Such a gentleman. Let's get you home. Mary and I walk in silence up the street toward the cul-de-sac. I have no idea what to say to her for fear she might hit on me. Or not. What did the bartender mean by ain't her thing? Sorry you have to see me like this. I'm usually not. I know Joseph doesn't like it when I, just... Sorry. The spider had an apple, it had no chance. God damn it. It's alright. I'm sorry if I'm ever mean to you. It's alright. No, it's not. I know it's not. I'm having a really... Forget it. As we get to the cul-de-sac, I can feel Mary starting to slow down. By the time we arrive at the doorstep, she pulls away from me. Wait. Can we just... Hold on. What's wrong? How about another drink? Old time's sake? Come on, Mary, it's bedtime. Mary looks me up and down, giving me a half smile.
Hey.
You're alright. She pulls me in close for a hug, holding on to me for a little longer than feels appropriate. She mumbles into my chest. You're a good kid. Thanks for the company. Mary gives me a pat on the back, straightens out her sweater, and walks the rest of the way to the front door herself. Huh. Man, what's going on with Mary?
Welcome. You've got dads.
Oh, it's final date time with Brian. Okay, so the reason why the spider had to die, not because I have a horrible, terrible fear of spiders. No. So it's because it had an apple near a balcony, and it was talking shit about the de Leon car. I'm sure. This is my dream daddy. Actually, no. Shit. Let's just save it here, so we can come back to this one. Okay, now we final date. I'm not even half as murderous as you guys make me out to be. I spend the day lounging around the house. Oh, give me a sec. Oh, burp time. I spent the day lounging around the house in my bathrobe and slippers, committed to enjoying my day off as a testament to dad laziness around the world. Third coffee of the day and doing my second word jumble in pen. Man, this is the life. That sounds like a fucking incredible life. Hey, this one spells door.
Oh.
You're still taking me to the fair later, right? There's a fair?
Ugh.
Dad is literally around the corner from us. It's not ringing a bell. I came home yesterday with cotton candy. Nope, nothing. I gave you a teddy bear that I won, specifically stating where and when I got it. Seriously? Amanda walks to the windowsill and slides the drapes open. There's a big Ferris wheel in the distance. Oh, right, that one. I thought you meant another carnival. You're coming with me tonight, right? Gosh, honey, I don't know. I've got all this... I look down at the mug of coffee and word jumble in my hands. Pressing... business I need to attend to. Amanda points to my word jumble. Park, dog, clock, cereal. I knew that. I totally knew that. The secret word that they all spell out is pool. Hey, you're pretty good at this. Now you don't have an excuse. You're coming with me. Amanda pushes me into my bedroom and forces me to change out of my bathrobe. Wear something nice. I want some arm candy tonight. Got it. And no flip-flops. Not after last time. We don't talk about last time. Man, I haven't been to like a fair in a long time. Amanda and I step outside and follow the faint sound of carnival music. So, what's the first thing you're going to do at the fair? Eat greasy food, like deep fry everything and put it in my mouth. I don't care if it isn't tasty to start. I believe that the deep frying process can transmute any non-tasty thing into a tasty thing. Please don't throw up this time. I know my limits. You said that last time. I was still calibrating. I'm dialed in now. You'll ride the rides with me, right? If you're looking for someone to ride scary rides with, that's a straight veto from the dad constituency. Oh, it is me. However, I am happy to stand at the fence and take blurry pictures of you riding the rides as per dad custom. Define scary rides. Anything that moves. Holy shit, this dad actually is me. I fucking hate rides. I hate them. I can't deal with them. Well, you're no fun. Maybe I'll find someone at the carnival who'll go with me. Wouldn't that be a surprise? Yeah, maybe one of your friends from school will be there. Like, who's that one with the eyebrows? Teresa? She or Mano? What about the one who vapes? Alex got suspended for vaping in the school bathroom. Well, I hear carnival rides are fun as a solo rider. But then I'll have no one to puke on. Or will I? What? Hey look, we're here! The carnival is packed with people from all over town tonight. Screaming kids run around with cotton candy and buckets of soda clutched in their groovy fists. Colourful lights flash all around us. I feel like just smelling the air will clog my arteries. Hey, let's go over to the greasy food carts first. Amanda leads me by the hand in what seems like a very specific direction. I know my favourite one is around here somewhere. Man, I love the German market that comes to Leeds every year for the food. Without a fail, every year I get the they have like a huge like beer hall and Wurst where you can buy different types of sausage. So good. Wait a second, is that Brian? Wow, look who it is. Sure enough, it's Brian and his daughter Daisy. Brian has the same confused look on his face that I'm sure I have. What a coincidence that we all happen to be here at the same time in the same exact place. Wow, this is so weird. Can you believe we just happened to come to the carnival on the same night, the same time? Yes, Daisy, that's so strange. How bizarre. Brian? Bill? I can feel my competitive fire burning inside me again. Last we met, Brian had made a fool of me by besting me at Fishin and then out-humbling me in front of my very own daughter. Oh, the fresh donuts! Holy shit, and every year we have the Haribo stall comes and you can get proper like Haribo, like legit fucking... I still want that pole saw. There's plenty of midway games here. Okay, how about we hang out as a team and explore the carnival together? Yes, Amanda, that sounds like an amazing idea. Let's all go and do stuff together. Amanda and I follow Brian and Daisy as they lead us towards some rides. I can't believe Brian's here. Dad, you need to relax. Daisy and I have been spending a lot of time together. She helps me with my algebra homework, and I've been corrupting her young soul with rock and roll music. She's really cool, but you and Brian won't stop complaining about each other. Oh, he's complaining about me? No, Dad, that's not what I meant. If you and Brian would just talk to each other, maybe you would see that you have a lot in common. See, now I gotta turn up to 11. Brian's getting obliterated. Dad, you have to chill. Please chill, for my sake. I'm chill. I'm so chill. I'm like stupidly chill. And once I prove once and for all that I'm clearly the better dad, I'll be so chill you could call me liquid nitrogen. I will destroy it. Ugh. Dad! I spot the entrance to the midway. A perfect opportunity. Hey Brian, check it out. Want to get a couple of games in? That sounds like fun. Maybe a little friendly competition. No? We wanted to check out some clowns over there? Amanda, you're scared of clowns. Overruled.
Aww.
Fine, sure. Let's play some games, but if we spend the whole night in there, I'm filing for emancipation. Oh, lighten up. I'll win you something nice.
Hey.
And I'll win you something nice too, Daisy. I'll win more nice things than Brian. I'd like to see you try. Brian and I glare at each other. We've been at it for longer than I'd like to admit. Amanda and Daisy sigh heavily at each new game Brian and I challenge each other to, their arms overburdened with stuffed animals and t-shirts with rainbows airbrushed onto them. For every game I win, Brian seems to answer back.
Aww.
Dad, please, enough. Just one last game, honey.
Ah.
So, Bill, we're tied. What's the ultimate prize? I spot it from across the midway. We lock eyes. It swims absent-mindedly in a bowl of water. That goldfish will be mine. Amanda, sweetie, how about I win you a goldfish? If he'll get us out of here, Great. I look over at Brian. We don't say a word, but our locked eyes confirm it. The person who wins the goldfish wins the night.
Hey.
Looks like it's skee-ball. You any good? I am the best skee-ball player to ever grace this earth. Think you can handle me?
Ah.
Still willing to put up your weed whacker? Only if you're willing to part with that pole saw. Lawn grooming equipment goes to the skee-ball champ. We share an earnest shake. Oh, shit. I've never
Ski that ball.
played skee-ball before. We don't have... This is not a thing. Shit! Shit! No, I'm so bad at this! Oh no! How am I so bad at this? No! The bell sounds and lights flash. It feels like things are moving in slow motion. The guy running the booth points at me. I turn to look at Brian and his face is priceless. The attendant reaches up and dumps the goldfish into a plastic baggie. My hands shake as he passes it over to me. I've done it. I've finally done it. The fish is mine. The pulsar is mine. Victory is mine. I have bested Brian. You won. Fair and square. I hold the goldfish above my head, brandishing it aloft for the world to see. Speech, speech, speech. I couldn't have done it without Amanda. Okay, we'll see which one Brian likes the most. You know, you take your W's where you can get your W's. But I wouldn't be here today if it weren't for the love and support of my dear daughter Amanda.
Ugh.
Dad, I do it all for you, kiddo. Dad! I hand her the fish. May this fish represent our unbreakable bond. Amanda, what would you like me to name? What would you like to name your new friend? How about Brian? Betrayed by my own flesh and blood, I am devastated. Who wants to check out the Ferris wheel? Nope. Speech. I have achieved the title of Peak Dad. I am the Alpha Dad. Fathers around the world cower before my patriarchal superiority. I invite any dad to come for my crown, for I will most assuredly defend it. I get down on one knee and hold out the goldfish to Amanda. Daughter dearest, whatever shall you name your newfound friend? Amanda takes the baggie from me and stares at it blankly. I think I'll name him... Amanda looks me dead in the eye, unblinking. Brian. Brian holds back a chuckle. Brian the man, not Brian the fish.
Hey.
Great name. Great name. You know what? Hey, can we go on the Ferris wheel? Yeah, I want to ride the Ferris wheel.
Hey.
Of course. I'll hang out and watch you guys. Still not a fan of carnival rides. I'd be happy to ride some rides with you kids. I'm just kidding. I love carnival rides. I'm the best at them. We traverse the fair and end up at the relatively short line for the Ferris wheel. It doesn't seem like a very popular ride. Daisy and Amanda chat excitedly. I can feel Brian glaring at me. So how'd you do on the trick final? Way better than I thought I would. Those cosine problems still trip me up, so I drew a cat instead of answering the questions, and my teacher gave me a point for effort. Oh, is high school really that easy? Absolutely, yes. The school of hard knocks, though. That's another story. Amanda playfully punches Daisy on the arm. Ow! Ow! Fuck! Ah! Ow! Ow. Welcome to the streets. You check out that art book I gave you? Yeah, I love that section on female photographers. You have good taste. You know, I bet your photos will be in a book someday.
Oh.
Daisy, stop or I'll cry. They're too cute. Next. Amanda pushes me forward.
Yeah.
You first. I sit down in the carriage. And now you. Daisy pushes Brian into the carriage next to me. Before I can say anything, the ride operator closes the gates. Now wait just a second. Thank you for that follow, Fist of Satan. We're gonna go get some deep-fried pickles. You two take this time to work out your differences.
Whoa.
Hold on. Get along! Amanda and Daisy run off into the crowd. The ride starts moving. I sit in the Ferris wheel with my arms crossed, not talking to Brian. I don't even know what Amanda's talking about. Neither do I. Our carriage creeps slowly upward. Ferris wheels are boring. Could this ride go any slower? Oh, is it too fast for you? That's not what I meant. How could this get any worse? Suddenly, the ride jerks to a halt with us at the very top of the wheel. I can hear the faint yell of the ride operator down below. Sorry, folks, ride's stuck. Guess a raccoon must have stolen a key component to the motor. They're very crafty animals and are frequently attracted to something shiny objects, so it makes sense that they would pilfer something like that. Anyway, it'll be some time before we can get you all down. Settle in and get cozy. Well? And hey, no hand stuff while you're up there. Well, and no mouth stuff either. Well, this is just great. I look down over the expanse of the carnival. I hate to admit it, but it's a pretty good view. I spot someone down at a food cart melting cheese onto a pile of steaming steak and peppers, and oh man, I'm so hungry. Why didn't we get funnel cake first? My stomach rumbles. Oh, I know that sound. Brian reaches into his cargo shorts and pulls out some fruit leather. offering it to me. Cherry or mango? I don't want your stupid fruit leather. Brian opens one and starts eating it. What the fuck is fruit leather? Fine. My stomach growls again. God damn it, why didn't I take the fruit leather? We sit in silence as a crowd begins to form under us. A group of carnival workers attempt to restart the engine. I suddenly remember that I have a tiny book of word jumbles and a golf pencil in my pocket. I pull them out and start working on a fresh page, determined not to look at Brian. Hey, I always bring a puzzle book with me too. Brian pulls out a small book of crossword puzzles and a pen. Are you kidding me? I throw my book of word jumbles off the side of the Ferris wheel in a fit of rage. Oh, I bet we can find it when we get off this thing. Here, you can do me crosswords. Brian holds his book and pen out to me with a smile. Absolutely not! Why do you hate me so much? Hate you? Why do you think you're better than me? What? I don't think I'm better than you. Okay, so you're just offering me fruit snacks and crosswords out of the kindness of your heart? Yeah. A likely story. All you do is brag about your smart kid and your landscaping and your stupid weed whacker. I'm sick of it. And all you do is one-up me every chance you get. The only thing I wouldn't win is a one-upping other people competition. Because you just win that. Because that's what you do. I don't do it on purpose. Wait, what? You're messing with me, right? No. But
I don't know.
I don't think I'm better than you at all. You and your daughter are amazing. I thought we were competing just for fun at first, but the more we started doing it, the more it felt like you must hate me. And the more we did it, the more I wanted to impress you. There were times when I didn't want to beat you, Bill, but all I wanted was for you to like me. Oh my god, I feel like such an ass. Be honest with Brian. Be honest with ourselves. Be an asshole. Be honest with Brian. I let my competitive spirit get in the way. Actually, no. I let my own insecurities get in the way, and I've been a huge dick to you for no reason. I'm sorry. Tell you the truth, I think we could be really good friends if I could ever make it up to you. I respect you a lot. Okay, let's be honest with ourselves. We're not going to be an asshole, though. Brian, I'm so sorry. This whole time, it's all so clear now. Is this what Amanda was trying to tell me? I've just been projecting my own insecurities onto you. Everything about you makes me feel inadequate. I think I was just trying to tear you down to compensate for my own low self-esteem. I feel like a total idiot. If I'm being totally honest, I think that you're really cool and strong and a good dad, and you really... Maybe we don't go there just yet. Anyway, I have a lot of respect for you, Brian. I'm sorry I got so weird and jealous. I think if you're willing to forgive me, we could probably be good friends. We sit in silence for a second. Can we, start over? What do you mean? From beginning. Brian holds out his hand.
Hey.
Hi, I'm Brian. I take his hand and shake it vigorously. Hey Brian, I'm Bill. It's really nice to meet you. Great shirt. Thanks, Bill. Brian and I look at each other. We both share a smirk over this silly little game, but it feels good to be on the same side for once. Alright folks, thanks for being patient. Turns out the raccoon didn't steal a part but was instead still rummaging around in the inner workings of the engine. We formed a wary yet mutually beneficial truce. The carriage starts moving and we find ourselves down on dry land in no time. Brian and I wander around for a bit, looking for Daisy and Amanda. You know, getting stuck on that Ferris wheel could have been a lot worse. I'm glad we worked things out. Me too, buddy. Now that's our way. Can we both get home to quietly enjoy our evenings? Oh, we can both get home to quietly enjoy our evenings. Agreed. Dad! Amanda and Daisy run up to us. I think you kids will be pleased to find out that Brian and I have worked out our differ. What? Dad, that's great and all, but Brian's in trouble. But Brian's right here. The fish, Brian. What?
Hey.
Daisy and I got in the log flume, and when we were going down the hill, Brian just flew right out of the log, and now he's hanging from some pipe on the ride. We have to save him. But Brian's right. The fish! Brian, the fish! Ah, right. Come on! We sprint over to the log flume, spotting Brian, the fish, stuck up the rafters of the ride. We'll get you down, little buddy. We have to get Brian before the fair closes, or who knows what will happen to him. But fair closes in 10 minutes. I guess we'll need to hustle then. What's the plan? Well, one ride around the track lasts 90 seconds. Brian's hanging from a pipe right above the drop, so you'll have a window of about 10 seconds to grab him. Wow, did you just do all that math in your head? That's really impressive. I just counted. It's not that impressive. I'm so proud of you, Oni. Okay. That rafter's pretty high up. How are we going to reach him? We all think for a second.
Whoa!
I've got it! Brian runs over to the midway, to the last game that we played, and snags the pole from the game attendant that they last used to grab stuffed animals. I think this'll do trick. Amanda presses 2 ticket stubs into my hand. Here, these are our last 2 tickets. Brian's fate is in your hands now. There's no time, come on. Brian leads me by the hand to the entrance to the log flume, getting there just in the nick of time. Looks like you guys are the last ones. We take our seats on the slippery vinyl. The ride operator pulls the bar down over our laps. You ready for this? The log starts drifting down the fake river. Unnatural blue water sloshes over the sides, soaking my shoes. This is gross. You know how earlier I said I was the best at carnival rides? The ride jerks forward and I let out a small yelp. That might have been an embellishment. Our rickety log makes the slow climb up the track for the most grueling minute of my life.
Aha!
I see him! Hanging from the rafters just before the drop is our beloved Brian, the fish, not the guy. Are you ready? I don't think I can reach it from where I'm sitting. It's all you, buddy. Brian presses the fishing pole into my hand. I'm going to save it now just in case. Oh god, I don't know if I can do this. Hey, I believe in you. I gulp. I can do this. Can I do this? Can I do this?
Match that fish.
Okay.
Nice catch.
With the precision only attainable from playing midway games at a competitive level, I hook the baggie that contains Brian the fish and place it onto my lap. I did it! I grasp the bag firmly. He'll be nice and safe during the drop. Oh god, the drop. I momentarily forgot there was a drop. It's a big drop. Oh, it's coming up real fast. Oh man, it's a big drop. So when I told you I had sort of over-exaggerated my proficiency with carnival rides, turns out I had under-exaggerated just how bad I am with them. I am utterly and completely terrified of carnival rides. Brian looks over to me and takes my hand in his. I'm right here. We can do this. He gives my hand a squeeze as our log tips over the edge and flies down the drop. A wall of water rains down on us. I realise I had my eyes squeezed shut and opened them to find Brian still holding my hand. He smiles at me. That wasn't so bad. Told you you'd make it. Brian and I walk off the ride and approach Daisy and Amanda. I hand the baggie to Amanda. Brian! Hey!
Eh?
No, the fish. Oh.
Eh?
I mean, hey, thanks for saving the fish. Don't thank me. Or all you dad. Oh shucks, it was a team effort. Yeah, you used all your special skills to get him back. Brian got the pole, Daisy did the math, and you got the fish. I didn't get to do anything cool. Well, honey, I'm sure you... Hey, what were you guys doing up there? That was totally dangerous. Amanda steps in front of us and plants her feet. What? Listen, dude, it might have been totally dangerous, but I'll have you know that we triumphed over more than just your silly rules today. We overcame adversity through teamwork and friendship and love. We banded together to achieve a common goal, and here we stand, stronger than the sum of our parts, and for you to... I actually don't care the fair's closing. Just get out of here. The ride operator wanders off. You really are a sparkling conversationalist. We join the crowd of fairgoers slowly ambling back to the parking lot. You kids want to stick around for fireworks? Do we have to? I've never seen a child less enthusiastic about fireworks. Yeah, can we just go home? We've been hauling all these prizes around for hours and my back is killing me. You kids run on ahead. We'll catch up with you later tonight. Amanda and Daisy skip along. We'll probably find them later curled up on my couch and watching long-haul paranormal ice road ghost trickers. Brian and I sit down on a bench a little further away from the rest of the crowd who've all gathered to catch the fireworks. Yeah, fuck yeah, Amanda. She's the base.
Oh.
Hell of a day, huh? You can say that again. Hell of a day, huh? This is the one time I will let you out-dad me.
Hey.
I'll take it. I breathe in the cool night air as the first firework launches and explodes in the sky over the air. Fair. I'm glad we talked about all that stuff. Me too. It's good to have a friend like you, Brian. The fireworks launch into full swing, bursting around us in a rainbow of reds, greens, blues and whites. There's one more thing I have to admit, though. What's that? I don't know anything about fishing. Brian bursts out laughing. Oh, buddy. I know. What? You knew the whole time? I mean, you weren't exactly subtle about it. I can feel myself blushing. He laughs again. It's okay, we're cute. If you're interested, maybe I could teach you sometime. That's what friends do, right? The laughter dies down and we watch the fireworks a little longer. I could tell he wants to say something, but he's having trouble getting it out. You know, it's kind of funny. What is?
Ah, shucks.
We're not fighting anymore, but I still feel like we've left some stuff unresolved. Oh, lawn mowing is still happening. We're cool now, but don't think I forgot about that. Brian laughs. No, it's not that. Don't you feel like there's maybe somewhere else here?
I don't know.
Or is it just me? Looking at Brian, his smile illuminated by the crackling embers falling through the night sky, I suddenly understand what he's talking about. Oh. This whole time, with emotions running so high, I realized what I've really been feeling. What I thought was jealousy was actually, it's not just you. Brian inches towards me.
Hey.
You know, it's hard paying attention to fireworks when you're right here. He and I lean in and our lips touch. He places one hand on my shoulder, then another at the base of my neck, pulling me closer to him in a warm embrace. I feel safe. Brian pulls away from me for a moment and smiles. I guess now we get to compete over who's better at kissing. Brian stifles a laugh and pulls me in for another. I'll accept that challenge. Sure enough, when I get home, Amanda and Daisy are passed out on the sofa, surrounded by giant stuffed animals. Amanda's snoring drowns out the paranormal ice road trickers still playing on TV. I turn everything off and throw a couple of blankets over the kids before heading to bed myself.
That's a 10 out of 10 if ever I've seen one.
We got the soft boy achievement. He's a soft boy. Soft sweet boy. Okay, Amanda's party. Why are you guys like this? Surprise! Everyone's here! Mac and cheese. Man, I haven't had proper mac and cheese like forever. Hey, bro! Bro!
Hey.
Bro! Bro!
Oh.
Dude.
Hi, Joseph.
Oh.
There's Amanda doing a
Hey.
sweet walk.
Oh.
There's Robert being weird. There's Matt. Lucian. I swear, if you two are planning another parent trap. Relax, Dad. We already won the game. We're just having a friendly chat. Tell me more about college. Slow down, kiddo. You're not even in middle school yet. But I want to go to class in my PJs now. I mean, nothing's stopping you. But Daisy, I hear you. I know you're stoked on college and skipping grades and taking over the world of science, but you gotta enjoy being a kid first. Growing up is weird and scary, and eventually you'll be able to rent a car, but you gotta get through middle school in one piece first. You know how you wish you were going into college? I wish I was in 5th grade. I want recess and snack time back. Cherish it while it lasts, girl. You got a big future ahead of you, but I don't want you growing up too fast on us, alright? Alright. Thanks, Amanda. I ease away slowly. Amanda seems like she has a handle on the situation. How many dads have we smooched so far? We've done Damien, Matt, Robert, Hugo. We've done 4. As the party starts to wind down, I take a seat back on our back porch step. Okay, we've done this one. There's Amanda. She got us a present.
Ugh.
Nice job. Couldn't have thrown a better party myself. I smile. So are we doing like opposite competition now?
Hey.
Yeah. We're just going to compliment each other relentlessly. I bet you could do more push-ups than me.
Ah.
I bet you're better with computers than I am. I bet you could trim a tree faster than I could.
Yeah.
I bet you could de-ice a sidewalk more thoroughly than me. I like this a lot better. Brian blushes. I nestle myself into the soft space between Brian's shoulder and chest. No matter how many times he washes that shirt, I bet he'll never get the smell of campfire out of it. Not that I mind.
Ah.
Got a long summer coming. Interested in some more fishing trips with me, Daisy and Amanda? As long as she'll save me again if I fall into the water.
Ah.
I'd be happy to. Gotta sneak in as much father and daughter time as possible before Amanda heads out. Also be careful. She's probably going to try and steal your dog and take him with her to college. I also get the feeling that Daisy might try to stow away in a suitcase, so watch out for that. The sunset casts a pink glow over everything and quiet calm seems to descend upon my backyard. It reminds me of the lake. I'm glad we're not rivals anymore. Me too. Although, I don't think I've ever been more productive than I was when I was trying to one-up you. Maybe a little friendly competition is what we both needed. I sigh and nuzzle against Brian a little harder.
Hey.
I am the cuddle champion. We'll see about that. Yay, we did it! Aw, that was kind of cute. Let's never talk about it again. Dream, Daddy. Oh, God. Why? Why? That's really well done as well. I'm so mad. I'm holding all of you responsible. Okay, so let's get rid of some of these saves. Dream Daddy. Actually, so we want Dad Bug, don't we? This one.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Okay, I want to go for, should we have Joseph be the last dad? Because he seems quite interesting. Like, we know nothing about Joseph. Or Craig. Do we romance Joseph or Craig, guys? What do you want to do? Boo boo doo boo. Bro romance Craig. Bro. It's just bro. Bro. I mean, I want to do all of them. I mean... Craig Khan. Dad of 3, business entrepreneur and fitness enthusiast. Juggling work, family, and fitness is a tough gig, but someone's got to do it. Hang on. Can I even closely get to the tubular? Radical, bro. No, I can't do that for an entire... We need a new voice for Craig. I can't do the California. I can't do that. I could do him with like a Texan voice. Boop, 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 boop. But Keanu Reeves Craig, I can't do it. Like, it really upsets me because I wish I could just be like, bro. I can't do an extended Geordie accent either. I can only be like, why I? Howie, why I? Howie the toon. Howie the lads. But I wouldn't be able to read in a Geordie accent. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can only say those 3 very specific things in a Geordie accent. It's like the same way with a Liverpudlian accent, a Scouse accent. I can only say chicken nuggets. Chicken nuggets. And even then it's not good. And I can only be like, with a Brummie, I can only be like, Birmingham. I'm from Birmingham. Klingon. It'd just be me shouting and then ending every sentence with kapla. Scottish. No. Okay, the new dad of 3, business entrepreneur and fitness enthusiast. No. Juggling work, family and fitness is a tough gig, but someone's got to do it. I can't do it. It's not good. It's not good. Scottish? You want me to do a really bad Scottish accent for Craig? Okay, right. This is even worse because you guys have to look at me. Okay, on a Friday night, we're most likely to get one last good cardio session. What the fuck was that? Scotland. If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? A box of energy bars. What are your turn-ons? A sub 6 minute mile. What did you want to be when you grew up? Beer pong world champion. Beer. I'm giving it all she's got, Craig. What's your favourite movie genre? Buddy cop movies forever. What's your ideal date? Scaling a huge dangerous mountain for fun. Oh hello, I'm from the mountains. What do you never leave home without? An extra tube of energy gel. I spend a lot of my time thinking about my mile time used to be so good. What happened? Have I peaked? This is going to be the worst episode ever. I wonder what Craig's up to today. I navigate to Craig's dad book page and type out a message. Hey bro, or should I say neighbour, let's catch up like old times. A couple of moments pass before I hear a ding on the computer. It's a message from Craig. That was quick. Bro, my man, let's definitely hang soon. Might be a little different from our old weekend-long benders, but it'll still be fun. We exchange a couple more messages and he logs off to prep for the game. I should see if Amanda wants to join me. I walk over to Amanda's room and knock on the door. Yo, Amanda Panda! I open the door and find Amanda sitting cross-legged on the floor, surrounded by magazines and newspaper clippings. She seems to be making some sort of art piece. How's this accent getting you more than Hugo's? Because this is like the world's worst Scottish accent. What you working on? Just a collage for class. We're supposed to make a piece that represents our goals for the future. I take a closer look at her collage. That's a lot of dogs.
Huh.
It's mostly dogs, yeah. Did you need something? Craig invited us to a softball game. You want to go?
Ah.
Excuse me. Remember that one time you signed me up for softball and you brought me all the gear and then you took me to the first game and then someone hit a ball toward me and I just ran off the field crying? And then you hid in the dugout and would scream if I tried to pick you up. Yes. I was afraid of baseballs. I thought you were a gigantic sentient softball. So does that mean you don't want to go? Amanda gets up and looks at me in the dead in the eye. Determined.
Ugh.
I'm finally ready to face my fears head on. Let's do this. You're getting Rabsy Nesbit flashbacks. I just need to channel Taysiders in space. Oh, wait, and then it talk pesh. Amanda and I make the short drive out to the local softball field. For a kids' softball game, it's pretty packed. We clamber up the bleachers and take our seats on the top row. I don't see Craig anywhere.
Oh.
So when did the kids start crying and running off of the field? You know that your relationship with softball is different from everyone else's relationship with softball, right? Okay, but if I don't see some kids cry, I'm going to be pretty disappointed. For nostalgia purposes, of course. Not because I take joy out of children fighting for my amusement.
Eh?
Definitely not that. The game starts and the kids run out onto the field. I see Craig by the dugout with a clipboard. He has River strapped to his chest. As per usual, there's a guy in a pancake costume doing jumping jacks across the field. I guess that's the mascot. Reading the kids' brightly coloured jerseys, I see that it's the Maple Bay Flapjacks against the Pinewood Ocelots. Go Flapjacks?
Oh, man.
I can't, I'm fine. Chalk upon the bat, Miranda. Yeah, Miranda, square up. How much do you know about softball? Enough to know that the balls are relatively hard, despite their name. But yelling is fun. Give it a shot. It's cathartic. What are you willing to sacrifice to win? Death to the opposition! You should watch Deep Space Nine. Take me out to the holodeck. Or holosuite. That's a really good episode. What's important is that you're having fun. Let me just save. Leave it all out of the field, Miranda. If you want this, you're gonna have to bleed for it. Who I assume to be Miranda's father gives me a dirty look. I shoot it back at him. That attitude isn't gonna bring Miranda to D1. Dad, please don't fight any other dads while we're out here. We watch a couple of innings of softball. They aren't ready for the major leagues yet, but Craig's trained his team pretty well. It seems like he's really good with kids. Kegstand Craig is good with children. Well, I reckon that sounds better with a Scottish accent. An American accent, because they don't call people Craig, it's Craig. So Kegstand Craig kind of has that, you know, symmetry.
Huh.
It's amazing how hard they're hitting the ball and how no one has run off of the field crying yet. Amanda, dear, you have to let it go. Let what go? I'm perfectly fine. The opposing team is up at bat. They hit a fly ball out into centre field. The tiny little girl tries to get under the ball, but it misses her glove and hits her straight in the forehead. Done that. Been there.
Whoa!
See, it's a completely justifiable fear. The girl plops down onto the grass and starts crying. Craig makes a beeline to her, checking her forehead and comforting her until her parents arrive. He carries her off of the field as she sobs. Man, it's strange to think about how this was the guy who once backflipped off a roof and into a pool while shotgunning a beer. He's so responsible now. The game resumes after the girl calms down a bit and we watch a couple of more innings. Craig's team is crushing the other team in the 9th inning. The Ocelots seem to have given up by this point. I see one outfielder eating fistfuls of grass. A batter on the other team knocks a foul ball into the stands. I follow the trajectory and... oh no, it's coming right for me! Oh no! Oh no, 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 no! I close my eyes and brace for impact. I open my eyes and look over to see Amanda holding the softball, staring at it in amazement.
Whoa!
I caught the ball! You saved me.
We got this.
I caught the ball! Dad, I caught the ball! You did it, Amanda! I faced my fears! I defeated the softball! I can do anything! Amanda and I share a big hug. It's a tender moment that I don't think anyone else watching really understood. I'm proud of you, kiddo. The game ends and Craig's team are declared the victors. We sit patiently as the girls line up to shake hands.
Oh.
Great job, everyone! We walk over to the dugout to congratulate Craig, who's talking with some of the parents. Craig, great work, man. Thanks. We've been working hard all season and it's great to see it paying off. I'm so proud of all my girls. Speaking of which, have you met Briar and Hazel? Hello! Hey, killer playing out there. Yeah, you guys rule. Thank you. You guys are twins. Huh, so which one of you is the evil one? Hazel? Yeah, it's me.
Eh?
Good looking out.
Oh.
Do you guys ever pretend to be each other? I don't have a twin, but I think if I did, I'd be doing that constantly. Yeah, I take all of her maths tests. And I usually throw rocks and stuff, and when people get mad, I tell them I'm Briar. What? We will, talk about this later.
Oh.
Bill, bro, I just got a couple more things to clean up, and then we can hang. Sounds good. Just then, one of the moms jumps into the conversation. Not so fast, we have to celebrate our win, Craig. I'm taking the whole team to get pizza.
Hi.
Oh, I don't know if I can. Nonsense, the girls won. What sort of celebration could we have without our fearless leader? She lays her hand on his shoulder and gives him goo-goo eyes. Man, this mum is laying it on thick. Amanda and I share a look. Alright, alright. Is it cool if my bro comes along? The mum looks slightly put out but covers it up with a smile. Of course! Where are we going? Thirsty's Pizza? What? What? It's a real place. An endless stream of girls clad in softball gear pile out of a minivan and into a local pizza buffet, which is actually called Thirsty's Pizza. Amanda and I trail behind them with Craig. Reminds me of all the awful pizza we put into our bodies back in the day. Remember how we used to just fold whole pies in half and then put taco fillings inside? Ha, pizzacos. I could never forget. That sounds amazing. How did we survive college? Our bodies were younger back then, more elastic, more able to handle the toxic waste we put inside of us. Ah, the good old days. The kids run around playing arcade games and eating greasy food. Amanda and I jump on a couple slices of mediocre pizza. Hey, give me a pizza that.
Whoa!
No, absolutely not.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. I'm strictly eating salad here. Thanks for addressing the issue, Amanda. Dad! A different mom walks up to us, talking to Craig as if we weren't even there. Craig, thank you so much for looking after our kids. My daughter tells me every day about how great you are. Oh, I'm happy to look after them. Definitely helps that I have kids of my own. It's been so hard since Daniel left. I'm glad to know that my children have a strong male role model in their lives. Amanda and I look at each other again. I don't know. Stu Chat made me do it. Craig smiles sheepishly. Thank you so much, dude. Craig holds his fist up for a fist bump from the mum in what I think is a maneuver to lighten the conversation. He looks super uncomfortable. I should throw him a bone here. What the fuck is smoke screen? Alright, we're going back to my wingman days. I gotta run the blocking play. So, Martha, it must get lonely without Daniel. You know, I also happen to be an eligible single father. I waggle my eyebrows at her. Pass. I remember that working better in the past. She turns her back on me to talk to Craig. No! Tag team with Amanda. I give Amanda another knowing look and she hits me back with a nod. She understands. Amanda puts her hand to her stomach and looks at me with big puppy dog eyes. Dad, I don't feel so good. I think I ate too much pizza. Oh no, sweetie, you're not gonna projectile vomit everywhere, are you?
Oh.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna projectile vomit everywhere right now. The words projectile vomit and right now usually seem to get everyone to clear out, but Martha's not budging. Back it up, Martha, you're in the splash zone. I drank a lot of orange juice this morning and it's feeling pretty acidic. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Amanda shoots me a worried look. This con is going sideways. I should have known that the mom of all people would know the fake puke scam. Ah, well, I guess it went away and I'm fine now and nothing's wrong. She turns her back on me and talks to Craig. Fuck! Damn it! Distraction. Yeah, that baby's just like, bro, I don't give a shit. Create a diversion. I pull out the first thing that comes to mind. Who watched Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers last night? What? Callum and Flint Dogbone visited a truck stop that was also a cemetery and led an exorcism of a ghost that was haunting the hot dog grill. I nudge Amanda for support.
Whoa.
There was also a demon haunting one of the bathroom stalls and it kept throwing poop on the wall. Pretty scary stuff. Actually, now that I think about it, there's a good chance there's a non-paranormal explanation for that, but still, quality television. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen... Okay. Scotland. Haggis. Celts. Scotland. I haven't seen that either. Oh, we have so much in common. Damn. She turns her back on me to talk to Craig. So I'm taking Hazel and Briar tonight for the sleepover? Oh, God. Oh, man. Bleh. Scotland. They're pretty excited about it. Nope, a boot that was Canadian about it. You'll keep him out of trouble, right? Of course, but I could always use help watching after everyone tonight. If you're not doing anything. Wow, this lady's really going for the gold.
Hey.
It'll actually be pretty nice to have a night to myself in a river. But no, oh my god, what is this accent? I've lost it completely. Hang on. If you could change your fate, would you? But thanks for the invite. Martha, you might want to grab your child. She's stuffing pizza into a coin slot. Martha angrily turns her attention toward her daughter. Tiffany! Not another arcade machine, I swear if I have to buy it! Martha storms off towards her kid. She seems nice.
Oh.
Yeah. The team is one big, weird family. It takes all sorts, right? Tiffany, don't eat the tokens!
Oh.
Tiffany's a stellar hitter. Susie, a problematic babe. Phew, I finally think I have time to talk to Craig now. Man, you're a busy guy, huh?
Hmm?
Only on days like today, I hope. Dad!
Huh?
Hey, girls. Dad, can you help us beat that record on DDR? We told Ariana's dad that you could destroy him on the dance mat. Please help.
Oh, man.
Girls, you know I don't have my jukes anymore. But Dad... It's going somewhere, let me tell you. This is a doozy. Craig looks at me like a hurt puppy.
Oh.
Sorry, dudes. Duty calls. I promise we'll catch up in a bit. It's all good, buddy. Craig runs off with his daughters and I'm left alone with mine. I want to do DDR. Man, I was really hoping to hang out with Craig more today, but it seems like he's getting dragged in every direction. Definitely wasn't like this in college. I feel like we might be a third wheel here. There's worse places in an arcade to be left to your own devices. You're right. Want to drop some coin on pinball? You know it. Amanda and I pull up to a machine that's feeling pretty hot and get to work. I'm a little rusty, but the pinball wizard within me will never die. I pull out a decent score and then challenge Amanda to top mine. I could do a Welsh accent for the last dad. I'm just... Cardiff. The Valleys. Boyo. Wales. There you go. And immediately she gets multi-ball. Looks like she takes after her father. Pretty good.
Oh.
Don't patronize me. Hey, I'm just trying to play a compliment. Amanda shushes me. She's in her zen zone. She fights valiantly, racking up points by the millions. She's this close to beating my score, but I feel honoured just being able to watch. Oh, Janet was Janet the first one? You're friends with Craig, right? Janet from Ellie walks up and leans on the pinball machine. Yeah? We went to college together. Please don't lean on my thing. Huh. That's so interesting. So do you know if he's, like, available? Oh, I honestly don't know if I could say, seriously, you're gonna make it tilt? Because it seems like so much work to watch after his kids. Don't think it would be great if he, Lady, I swear to God. All of a sudden, a buzzer sounds and the game is over. Janet made the pinball machine tilt. You stone harpy. What?
Ugh.
I said I have to go over there now and put pizza in my mouth so I don't say anything that will hurt your feelings. Amanda.
Dude.
Bro. What's going on?
Oh.
Now's our chance. If we don't get out of here now, we're stuck for the rest of the night. I wrangle Amanda and say some quick goodbyes with Craig. We head out of the pizza place, finally. Amanda promises that she'll keep the couch warm for me and heads home.
Huh?
Hope you don't mind me bringing you back here, bro. No, I'll do. It's good to finally get you all to myself for a second. River burps. Well, almost to myself. Hold up. Craig walks over to the trunk of his car and pulls out 2 gloves and a softball. Up for some catch. This might be less catch and more you throwing the ball and me running after it, but sure. We stand in the middle of the empty baseball diamond and start tossing the ball back and forth. I have a cooler in my car that we could go grab, but there's only juice boxes in there. Man, fatherhood is strange.
Nice.
You're telling me. I can't believe I'm looking back on my Kegstand Craig days and reminiscing about it. Those are some good times. I don't know anyone else who could pull off the rare horizontal kegstand. It was a feat of discipline, bro. Trust me. I haven't probably hung out with Craig in so long. I don't even know where to begin. Okay, ask about the kids. I can't believe you're a father of 3.
Hmm?
Neither can I. You know me, I'm an indecisive person. Person! You switched your major 4 times. Yeah, I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life. But raising kids when Briar and Hazel were born, it all finally made sense. It was like all the time I'd spent trying to figure out things that led to them. Couldn't be happier about it. I know, my god, I can't. Oh, it's left me. Never had it to begin with, but it's left me. I don't think I've ever cared about anything as much as I care about them. I had the exact same feeling when Amanda was born. It was the best thing to ever happen to me. It could be the only thing that ever happened to me, and I would still be proud of the life I lived. Ask about coaching softball. So is softball coach the life you wanted, or is it the life that was thrust upon you?
Oh.
I'll admit that I was hesitant at first. Briar and Hazel had so much energy that we had just had to get them into sports, but no one was there to run the team. The more I did it, the more I saw how much it meant to all the girls, and worried there'd be a riot if I quit. I would also be afraid of a bunch of tiny children with metal bats.
Oh.
They're quick and they work as a team. I've trained them too well. They take you down like a pack of velociraptors on a T-Rex. Exactly. So, you run a business now?
Bro.
Yeah. We sell fitness gear. Imports and exports mostly. But we're coming up with our own line of athleisure wear soon. I nod. I mostly use my sweatpants for watching TV and not, you know, sweating. Sounds like you'd make a killing. If you ever need athletic gear, I've got your back. You could sponsor me. I'll rep your leisure wear while I mow my lawn.
Oh.
That is the glamorous lifestyle we're catering to, yes.
Huh?
It's nice out here. Quiet. Must be good to get away from the softball moms for a bit, huh?
Huh.
Christ, Janet. Yeah, that was a lot. Are they always like that? Actually, this wasn't nearly as bad. Yikes. I'm just so not interested. Well, what are you interested in?
Oh. Oh.
Peace and quiet? That hot silence.
Nice.
My ultimate sexual fantasy is sleeping in on a Saturday. But more seriously, I just can't get back into dating right now. I couldn't do it even if I wanted to. There's no time.
Oh.
And I feel so uncomfortable trying to introduce a stranger into my girls' lives. They've already been through so much. I can't put them through that. Buddy, I hear you.
Oh.
So, the mums can hit on me all they want. But the girls are my top priority. You're doing a great job. Okay, let me just see if there's other options that get more cookers. You don't have to rush it, man. Things will fall into place for you, and someday you're gonna find someone who cares about your kids just as much as they care about you. Bro, that's so sweet. Well, I'm distracted. I miss the softball and it hits me right on the head. Wow, that hurts. It really does hurt. I got hit by a rounders ball, which is kind of like a softball but smaller and very painful, and it hit me right square in the middle of my head because I put my hands up to catch like that and it just went shoot straight through the middle. Amanda was right all along.
Nice.
Sorry, dude. Craig runs over to me.
Oh.
Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Wait, let me do the dad thing for a second. Craig spends a moment examining my head.
I don't know.
It's worse than I thought. Don't tell me you have to kiss it to make it better.
Hey.
You'd be so lucky. That was planned. You probably don't teach the more advanced techniques to the little leaguers, but Babe Ruth used to catch balls with his teeth all the time. I still got it.
Oh.
Okay, maybe not. There has to be a sexy option. Once I finish this date, we'll end stream because it's getting past 11. My throat's awful. In pain, and this accent is so bad. I mean, I feel like I've earned it at this point. Waiting all day to hang out with you.
Oh.
Well. Craig leans in and kisses my forehead. Walk it off, champ. Are the lights on the sofa filled really hot, or is that just me? I get up and dust myself off. River yawns. Hey, little buddy, you must be getting tired, huh? I hate to say it, but I should probably head out. Head out. Thank you for that. Sorry, things are so, well, you get older and life just kind of gets in the way, huh? We start walking back to the parking lot. Hey, remember that one house party we went to that got broken up by a helicopter?
Bro.
How could I forget? You and me hopped over a concrete wall to get away. But the other side of the fence was a parking lot where a bunch of cops were parked.
Oh.
Oh man, yeah. Could you imagine the look on our faces? We just walked straight past them like we were out for a stroll. And not knowing that we were at the party, they started joking with us about how big of a bust it was. Heed. We just started watching me yell, Heed. Scotland, Heed. Fate. Bears. We had to talk with him for 30 minutes. He told me you were interested in joining the academy.
Bro.
And then they started giving me pointers for the exam. Longest 30 minutes of my life. Man, college. Good old days, right? We get back to our cars. Craig pulls me into a hug. Or at least as much of a hug we can manage with the baby between us.
Nice.
Look at her little face. Something whiskey. Never enough time, huh? Guess not.
Oh.
Let me make it up to you. Let's hang soon, yeah? I like that. I yawn as I walk through the door, spotting Amanda hunched over a collage, glue stick in hand, burning the midnight art oil.
Yeah.
Figured I might do something productive between episodes of Shark Hunter lip sync battles. Do the sharks lip sync or do the shark hunters lip sync? Yes. I look over her shoulder at the collage. Amanda, this is some good art. Look at this good art you made. Thanks. I'm just about done. Like before, it's still a lot of dogs. In one corner is a giant pile of cash. In the other, it's... Amanda, is that me? Yep. The whole thing is about my goals for the future. And those are basically just to sit in a giant pile of money with my 20 dogs and also have a strong and mutually supportive relationship with my father into adulthood. Oh, now you've done it. Get ready to watch your dad cry. Here it comes. It's happening. Oh, Dad. You did this with your good art. She pats me on the back. Hey, how's your hang with Craig? I wipe a tear from my eye. It was good. That Craig guy sure is busy. Yeah, dude, the softball life isn't for quitters. Also, I'm very proud of you for facing your fears today. How's it feel? I'm on top of the world. Pops, I should start facing my fears more often. Oh yeah? How about tomorrow we hit some empty parking lots and practice, dare I say, parallel parking? Baby steps, Dad. I'll work my way up to it. Alright, I'm gonna hit the hay. Take care of late night television for me, alright? Thank you for that follow, Soglanaki? I'll let them know you said hey.
That was a
Boom!
gold medal performance for sure.
Howee! That was Geordie, not Scottish. Whatever.
Welcome.
I'm good
You've
at
got
accents.
tabs.
You don't know. Shut up. Save. Okay. Right. Okay, the new. It's time to end the stream. We're gonna retire, have some haggis, have some whiskey, toss some cabers, something Scotland, something kilts. So, there's no stream tomorrow, and there's no Curse of Mole tomorrow, so I'm not on your computer screens. So it'll be Monday when I'm back. I'll let you know what the deal is with Monday, because I don't have any finalised plans, but let you know. So Twitter, the usual. Enjoy your weekends, and I shall see your beautiful, cute, gorgeous little faces on Monday. Bye-bye. Mwah.